Alright, hello and welcome to episode 32. 32.
Ooh, I'm gonna be 32 this year.
You old fuck.
Yeah.
This month.
Whoa.
This month.
Ooh.
You old
My
dog.
birthday's coming up.
Let's all get him nothing and share.
Yay, what I always wanted.
You and I are I'm 30. You're 32. You two aren't yet, right?
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be 32. I'm
See,
not 32 yet.
That's why they have to listen to us, Dan. We the elders. They have to listen to what we say because we've been around the block.
Do as I do, not as I say.
That's a terrible plan.
Say as I do, not as I
So you want me to go home and fuck your girlfriend?
What?
Well, I mean,
Thank
like,
you, Gail.
Fiance.
Yeah,
Fiancé.
congratulations. Dan in the car, he is now engaged to be engaged.
I'm officially
I
engaged.
know, it was a joke.
To be engaged.
I am totally Jean-Luc Picarding this right now.
Yeah?
Engaged.
Engaged.
I don't get it.
Number 2.
It's from TNG.
He has to poop?
Number 1, I order you to go take a number 2.
Yeah, no, man, fucking happy has me hype. His new beginnings.
He's in a good place right now, guys.
Got that new Dan smell.
Mm-hmm.
The old Dan
She
smell
forces
was
me to
fucking
shower.
horrible.
She
Yeah.
forces me
God.
to shower.
She forces you like a cat. Tie him down. Put him in his crate.
We'll be in bed. She's like, you smell. I can't sleep. Go shower. The baby will come like, she'll like sit next to me like, Dan, I love you. Oh, you smell so bad.
I get that too. Like if it's been like a day, like I smell like instantly. Like I showered literally 40 minutes before Mike picked me up. Put on deodorant, fresh out of the shower, did all the stuff, and I smell bad. Like I legit already smell bad.
When was your shower before then?
Like 2 days. I don't do anything.
that's true.
It's not like I
What
fucking
doesn't-
work out or go anywhere. I just sit down.
What doesn't help is I live the life of a constantly like congested man. So
Yes.
like I can't smell shit.
Constant congestion, man.
I literally can't smell shit. Even if I step in it.
Yeah, you've always been a real nasally dude.
Yeah, very nasally.
Yeah.
Do you breathe through your nose or your mouth?
I try to breathe through my nose,
Yeah.
but then I end up breathing through my mouth.
Yeah, I'm kind of a mouth breather too.
Like
my sinuses they suck. They're small, and it's actually because like my teeth are so impacted inward. It pushed the shit up in my sinuses, so I can't breathe well through my nostrils.
Wow, we're all a bunch of mouth breathers.
we are.
Mine's
Dude,
completely unintentional though.
Or sup, Mike? I
Jess,
No, I'm fine. I just wake up breathing and seeing.
Jess shared footage of me snoring at night because like I'll go to sleep breathing through my
I like how you
but-
said she shared footage like she caught Bigfoot in the act.
Dude, it was horrible. I was like, I don't do it that bad, but it's like I do it that
No,
bad.
I recorded my roommate snoring in college. I put my TV up to 100. You can't even hear it. It's just.
Dude, it's horrendous.
I also have always hated people when you're like, dude, you fucking snored so bad last night. No, I don't fucking snore. How the fuck do you know?
Well, I mean, like, I think the thing is, like, when you, like, get defensive about snoring is, like, someone tells you they snored, like, you snored, like, you can control it.
It's also
Like, it's not like, dude, I'm asleep.
getting
like-
defensive about snoring. Why? Was someone being like, hey, man, you were snoring last night, that much of a personal attack?
No, it's because it's normally like that. It's like...
When Dan hears you were snoring, the end of it always gets tacked on in his head. You fucking piece of shit.
Exactly. It's like...
Dan's just always sharpening the blade.
Yeah.
Just waiting,
I'm ready. I'm
just
ready
waiting.
to fight. Because I can't do it physically, so I have to...
Do it passive aggressively.
But no, like,
Your
normally it's
sleep
like...
snores.
It's like, man, you were snoring. I couldn't sleep at all last night. Like, what? What are you talking about? Like, that's how you breed fights over snoring.
That's how you breed fights. This is the best fight. I bred it with all the purebred
breed
fights.
it, man.
I took the
Don't
lame
listen to your
fight.
friends sleep. Don't watch people sleep either.
Another, like, this has been happening more and more recently. I'm kind of fucking terrified that my sleepwalking is starting to rear its fucking...
Yeah, that shit's back?
My fucking shit's starting to rear its head again. I had one instance when we all lived together, and the whole time we lived there, and I'm like, okay, it'll happen every so often. Apparently I had a full conversation with my wife on the steps that...
Wait a minute, you were doing that when we were living together?
Once. It was literally one time
Okay,
while
what'd
we were
What'd you
living.
do?
Yeah, what did you do?
I was taking a nap in the afternoon after, like, a night of fucking drunken rampagery.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Woo! Woo! We're gonna
Cheers
die
to that.
early. And, She said that I came to the top of the steps and was demanding.
Oh, that's when you made her make you a sandwich.
Yeah, she's just demanding.
Who did you make you a sandwich this time?
Nobody. It happened once since I moved into the new house. A lot of times it would happen when I changed locations or like big life events, like big changes in my life would happen. But it happened once when I moved in, and I'm like, it happens like once a year now. I can live with it. It's happened fucking twice in the last like 3 weeks.
Where you're one time fucking sleepwalker, like, make me a sandwich.
Make me a sandwich, you
like
fucking
normally
bitch.
sleepwalkers are like saying like some creepy shit, or
Crazy
like doing
shit.
something weird,
Yeah.
or making their own sandwiches.
I woke up, the last one, next to the tub. Just
Man, dude, you were
chilling.
sleepwalking and snoring.
Wow.
Probably.
You're doing everything you should be doing awake when you're asleep. Taking baths,
Making
walking,
sandwiches.
feeding yourself. Like you're a responsible sleeper.
Submitting your resume to companies.
How come your legs only work when you're asleep?
Because I can't feel them. I'm asleep,
Why doesn't
jackass.
that wake you up?
That's probably why I wake up.
Mm.
I don't
We
know.
find out like sleepwalking Kyle is also like a better friend.
Has your wife seen you sleepwalk?
Yeah.
What's your posture like? Because I feel like if you're always
What
like you must be like lumped over, looking like a.
I'm asleep, dog. I have no
That's
idea.
why I said, has your wife seen you while you were asleep?
Yeah, I mean, she
Do
has.
you walk like a? I feel like you'd have to walk like a monster because your legs would be like. You
I don't
know,
have a.
I mean, it also depends on how much pain I'm in that day, like what's the
Yeah,
leg
yeah.
situation of the day. I don't know. I don't know what my posture is.
I
Probably
don't
poor.
have a Kyle sleepwalking
I'm-
story, but I have a sleep talking story.
I have tons of those. That's every night.
Our first time ever hanging out,
Yeah,
bro.
no, we definitely 100% did this whole story on the podcast.
Did we?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, but
then
that's the old episode.
I'll spare you the. Oh, I mean, it's not filmed.
This is
It
the
wasn't
new
filmed.
hot video.
Everything we talk about is new, guys. Ignore everything that we did, but don't ignore us.
Technically, it would be the third.
Well, deaf
version.
people could read your lips and know what's happening now.
Reading lips
Cool.
isn't really a thing.
That's a
Do
lie.
we want subtitles
Yeah,
for the
definitely.
blind?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also
sure.
want braille for people without hands, and
We hit 1,000 subscribers. I would personally hire an Asian woman to read to the blind.
why?
Yeah.
Don't know.
Wow.
I don't know.
Does she have to be Asian?
No,
You do love mentioning Asian.
Also,
women
what
a
is she
lot.
reading?
To the blind.
she's reading this show to the blind.
That makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
Man, this rabbit hole gets dumber and dumber the more I speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Welcome to a typical conversation.
Welcome
You know
to a
who wouldn't
typical
speak
Kyle.
dumb things?
What?
A storytelling Asian lady.
No, he's gonna pay an Asian lady to read to blind people the things
Do you
he
just
says
have
in
an
his
Asian
sleep.
lady in your back pocket that you can just do that?
And then a Michael Shadowoo.
It's just gonna be you. It's just gonna be you.
So bad it was racist.
It's
They're
like,
not gonna
I
be
don't
able to
give a
tell
fuck. I don't care.
because they're blind.
Accents are funny. I don't care.
Yeah.
Accents
No.
are fucking funny.
No, I was just making fun of your accent.
Oh, it's pretty bad.
Can
Yeah.
we hear it again?
Yeah.
I don't know. What did I say?
What? It doesn't matter. Just say anything.
Woman or man?
Man.
Which-
Go
which
man.
you
Go
like more?
Korean man.
All of
Korean
your
man.
women are the same woman. Every one of your impressions.
I'm
shows
married.
One.
Hey, honey.
Yeah,
Get it?
makes sense,
Boom.
I love Japanese businessman.
I just tried to drink
accents.
that.
Walking on
I was gonna
sunshine.
say.
I just tried
I'll
to
never
drink that.
not think that anytime I see a can of Duster.
Can
No.
of air duster, yeah.
I'll deny the beer, but give me some of that dust off.
Yeah.
Is that still a show?
Dust off.
Intervention. Dust off the show.
Actually, it just came back.
Really?
Yeah, they have a new season now.
Wave the checkered flag. We're having a dust off.
Who did it before? Was it A&E? Was that an A&E?
I think
Yeah,
so.
it was.
Yeah, they were like, oh shit, we're not making money ripping off hoarders or.
How do you not? Oh, I was gonna say, how do you not make money? You're just filming like poor people with drug addictions. the
Yeah,
budget
they're-
has to be like
No,
$50
they,
an
uh,
episode.
They did a new one that was just like a family of heroin addicts. It was
All of
actually
them?
like the trailer itself was sad.
Who intervened?
All of them.
The cops.
You didn't happen to watch this, did you?
I didn't watch the episode.
I want to.
I forgot the date, but I might watch it and I'll report back.
There was a
Report back.
controversy about A&E and those fucking shows like trying to get people to relapse before filming and
I
trying
mean,
to.
they're pretty exploitive.
Well, yeah, man, like you want to
Yeah.
make drama.
Well, this is so horrible. It's so fucked up. So fucked
They
up.
would have relapsed anyways.
Yeah, that's fine. It's all well and good. It's like when I kicked those gross those ghost crabs away from those turtles, man. Once they got to the ocean, they were on their own.
What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. I
what
can't
I'm
believe
saying,
you kicked anything.
what I'm saying, I did. I was so drunk. I was so
Okay.
fucking drunk.
Hold up, what?
I was so
Kyle
drunk.
likes to get drunk and kick crabs.
Ghost crabs,
Ghost
though.
crabs.
Ghost crabs.
Hey, ghost crabs gotta eat too.
They're white. They're white crabs that are on the beaches.
But are they called ghost crabs, or you just
Yes.
like, give them that name?
I feel
I
like
fucking
ghost
hope
crabs,
so.
Are they
I'm being
racist
real.
crabs?
I hope they're called ghost crabs. Being awful matter of
Maybe
fact
they were
about the
clan
situation.
crabs.
I was gonna
and
say,
good job.
I have two images in my head now. One of a clan crab, 'cause
Yeah.
he's a ghost,
And
and
what,
the second
all-
one of ghost crabs just being like a crotch itch that won't go away.
All the
You got
baby
ghost crabs?
sea turtles
I
were
like
just
that.
all the baby sea turtles were of African descent.
Goddamn,
all
we are the Pandora on shuffle of conversations. Holy shit.
No, my Pandora gave up.
It's like, yeah, so I was sleepwalking, and then I was watching, talking about intervention, and then the ghost crabs?
It's a fucking mess. This is like our conversations is literally the carnival that's spinning around my head at any given moment.
Your head.
Our heads. I don't know what's like in
No,
your heads.
we have a tendency to just go off on tangents. We just need one word. and
Yeah,
then
but that's-
conversation's completely different. Like
our-
crabs.
tangential.
Our ability to live the chaos theory of conversation is what elevates us from other podcasts.
It is. Like,
'Cause they're
share,
all-
and
We're
subscribe.
so elevated above all other podcasts.
They're all
fancy.
talking about relevant shit in the news. We're all talking about ghost crabs
just say-
sleepwalking.
I
Did you
just-
guys ever get ghost crabs?
I go on. I was on
you guys
Reddit.
ever see the wobbly
I got a
man?
phantom itch. Where's it coming from?
Ghost crabs, dude.
I got ghost. I'm a virgin. I've been posting our
Immaculate
show links
conception
onto a Reddit page for podcast startups, and I look at all of the other fucking things
Yo,
to get a
you're
feel.
You're giving away our fucking whole business plan. What are you doing?
No one
I
clicks
went
on them.
I went on Reddit is not really a business plan.
Now people know about it.
Yeah, now people are familiar with the concept of Reddit.
Hold on, I'm gonna whisper. Hey guys, between you and me, go on Reddit.
But
Don't tell them that we use Facebook too.
I look at
Fuck.
I look at all of
Sometimes
the
it's possible.
other descriptions of the podcast, and it's like, hey, Billy and Joey here talking about this new technology that's coming out. Is technology a good thing or a bad thing? I think it meets in between. Find out. And I'm just like, dude, we just sit here and go, dicks, dicks, dicks.
Yeah,
dicks,
a lot
boners.
of people have like a theme. Like we're
I
gonna
was gonna say,
investigate serial
they're-
killers throughout history, or
They're well organized. They have topics and themes and scripts.
It's like they write stuff out before they sit in front of mic. Hey, we don't got time for that. We're busy
I've
guys.
tried that. It doesn't work with us.
I got some microwave dinners I gotta microwave when I get home.
no one's
okay?
really gonna like take us delivering news as
Seriously?
What are you talking about?
You're wearing a band. Like we all.
What are you talking about? I have news to deliver right here.
I have some news too.
Are you-
Who was going first? He said news first.
Okay.
I really hope you just say I'm getting engaged.
I'm getting engaged.
I hope that's your news.
I thought you were gonna. You said it so gleefully. I thought you were like, I have news too. It's
Actually, it's
far
not
more
gleeful
important
news.
than whatever
It's
the
just
fuck
something
you're
that
gonna
pisses
say.
me off.
Go ahead.
I'm
Want to hear it?
engaged.
Godzilla King of Monsters only got 49 million.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck, America? What do you want from my boy?
It's
Stop hitting the table.
I knew that was gonna happen. You said it's 100% they greenlit the sequel to it. Cause I didn't think.
It's
I thought
100%.
I thought it would.
Yeah, it's already in post-production. That
Okay.
means it's already been
yeah,
filmed
for
in
sure.
like...
It
'Cause I thought
generally.
it would bomb, kind of.
It's not a 100. It's not like a 100%, but it generally seems that things that I think are great or we like a lot don't do well.
I mean, you guys like a lot of really popular shit too.
I didn't go see the new Avengers.
Because
did?
you're a hipster.
I mean, I thought
Wait,
the
didn't you
As far as
didn't you see Captain Marvel?
Yes.
So
Yeah,
didn't
I'm
you
not-
just go into Captain Marvel to be excited for the Avengers, or were you like, this character looks really good from that commercial where she's just making the same face?
And also,
over and
Captain
over?
Marvel is a
wanted
way
to-
weaker movie than Endgame is.
I just
Yeah.
want to say about the Godzilla, like, critics are complaining about like too much human stuff. It's Godzilla.
You what?
But
What?
big monster.
Yeah. The big.
You said they're criticizing about too much human stuff.
Not enough human stuff. Sorry.
oh,
Too
oh,
much
I
monster
was like,
stuff.
what? Okay.
Too much Godzilla
Fuck critics,
in
dude.
a Godzilla movie.
But
Fuck
big
critics.
monster.
Wait, how
man.
long is the movie though?
It's like an hour
Oh, okay.
and a half.
Okay,
A
yeah,
little
yeah.
bit
Fine.
over, a little
Yeah,
bit
Never mind
Fucking
then.
great.
Maybe 2 hours. Maybe 2 hours.
Okay.
I thought it was illegal to make anything under 2:15.
Yeah, me too.
2:15.
I mean,
It's
no,
like a-
it's not like a 3 hour one.
It's
No,
like a
no,
crime
no.
at this point.
But like, how you gonna do my boy like that?
I don't
How
know.
you gonna do him dirty? Go see Godzilla. It's great. Give this dude 100 million at least.
Nah.
Although he might be raking it in like
International.
Internationally, he's probably killing. I don't know, but I would assume.
But that won't really matter if it's an American film company. They don't seem to care that much how much better they do internationally, other than Transformers.
I was gonna say, if
Some
you
other-
do big in
Some
China,
other
they
movies
do.
do great internationally, but
Yo,
they do shit in America and
Disney-
they don't get sequel.
Disney was pissed that Star Wars didn't rack it in
Anywhere?
overseas.
It never
It's
does,
just
though.
America. It's
It
just
never
America.
has, yeah.
Well, Star Wars just kind of fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
I've
even,
As I
always held
wear
that opinion.
even back then,
Star Wars hoodie.
why would Japan or China want to see stars when it's basically 7 samurai with laser swords?
Exactly. Yeah.
And they already... but-
Because
No, wasn't
fucking laser
Wasn't
swords.
it called like Hidden Fortress? Wasn't that the one that it was originally based off of?
Maybe. I mean, those movies are kind of similar when they're like a village. And
Yeah,
there's
it's like
just
samurais do samurai stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
On
They're fucking
YouTube, I
great.
saw a sweet remake of the Vader Obi-Wan fight, which for like a fucking like fan project, I had like a sweet ass budget.
I saw one where
Did
it was
you see that
No,
one?
I saw a remake of the fight where it's just like these two are really old in this scene. What would happen in real life and they're just like grunting and panting. Oh god.
Using the lightsaber as canes.
And
I
then
mean,
they-
Vader should be. He's more machine now.
Like
than man.
they cut back to the fight they had at that volcano when they're both younger, and they're doing literal triple backflips at each other, trying to swipe each other. And then in A New Hope, it's just, God damn, dude, we got so old, bro.
Like a ping pong battle fight.
I mean, also like they didn't expect it to be anything either.
No, it's fine for what it was.
I mean, I
Did you
never
know-
had seen a full movie of the original trilogy.
No.
By the time I saw the reboot and them just like twirling like a high school cheerleader, I was like, I couldn't
Wow.
get into
Well,
it
if
after.
you ever,
Yeah.
if you ever want to see the unedited,
No, I've seen some of them now. Oh.
If you ever want to see the unedited trilogy, like check out a Goodwill. Normally they'll have a VCR for sale for like $3.
I'd watch
Star Wars in it already.
I watched Star Wars
Yeah.
in your room after his wedding with you and your fiance at the other old fiance.
Empire Strikes Back.
X.
Yeah.
There's a word for that.
Old
Also, France is officially recognizing lightsaber fighting as a sport.
Is it?
Yup.
About time.
that's real French.
But they're
Yeah,
not
France-
real.
French.
The country. Nothing. Everything's made up. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but that's
That like
why not
fencing.
use something?
No,
Yeah,
they're
Fencing,
combining
real
it.
swords.
That's what the fencing people are doing because everybody's like
So
falling out of fencing.
why are the-
like lightsabers?
why do their swords glow? That's stupid.
It's not. They're, like
That's
it's
dumb.
literally
Yeah, no,
just plastic
That's
sticks.
really French. That's super French.
It's
is all I
literally
can
just
say about
plastic
that.
sticks.
Wait, Star Wars is super French.
No, that sport is super French.
What,
I will
lightsaber?
defeat you, Jedi.
It's non-competitive.
But the thing is, like, they made it like the movies. You have like before you strike, you have to like go behind the back or turn around and.
Oh, you gotta do
flip.
the twirls.
You gotta do the twirls.
Well, that's whack.
Yeah.
Why?
when you say sport, do you mean like this is happening in one gymnasium?
No, I don't know, maybe, but
Like esports. It's like esports.
esports.
That gets
But, like, the
crowds. That's a
official-
real thing.
I take
fencing
E
clubs are
and I do
adapting it.
sports.
I don't know why
It's
this
cool.
means
It's cooler when
official.
the swords glow.
Cooler the swords glow.
It's cooler when the swords
Yeah, but it's
glow.
not a quick poke sword like that. It's a
I
piece
don't
of
know,
plastic.
People get really good at stuff,
It's a
and I want to
laser.
see what
Yeah,
happens
but
when they get really good at it.
I don't.
If it was an actual lightsaber,
That's-
100%, I would be enjoying.
I think that's my general point here.
Yeah, it's plastic.
You're not having a lightsaber fight. You are having a plastic stick off.
I'd rather them just use Kempo swords.
Yeah.
Regular
At least
fencing
those will snap and
is
then
not
break.
regular.
I was
killing swords.
disappointed in the prequels for at least not having one amputee Jedi because he fucked up his lightsaber training.
But like he just drops it and cuts his foot off.
Yeah.
Like somebody had it done fucked up at one point. Like,
Yeah.
Like at least like a finger, like at least like a little robo pinky.
Master
At
Jedi, I
least.
done goofed.
See, I hated the sequels because I watched all of them, and that robot
Yeah,
guy,
I hate them too
Grievous
because I
or
watched
whatever,
them.
he's like, I've killed every Jedi, and then he becomes like a blender with seven swords, and then they're like, fuck you.
I thought-
it's like,
when
what?
I
And he has
first saw
asthma.
him.
Like you're practically a
He has
robot.
cancer.
You're,
He
you're
has
gonna keep
asthma.
your cancer
He's
lungs.
He is cancer.
Yeah, he's a pair of lungs in a suit, and his fancy attack technique is spin.
It's like
He's
for
like,
real. He fucking like when he was like, I've killed so many Jedi and I collect their fucking lightsabers. I was like, that's kind of badass. And then
No.
he just
No, it's even-
It's just metal.
It's even worse than that because he opens his arms, and then his arms open into more arms. I'm like, that's badass, and then he just swings.
No,
They
Grievous,
just spit it-
Grievous is a fucking idiot.
the lightsabers just spin in a circle. It's the wackest shit ever done ever.
All I have to say, it's probably a very effective technique, though. Just I'm a
I mean,
wall
against-
of laser swords.
He could win that French tournament for
Yeah.
sure.
But like it's spinning. Like you could just be like, oh, poke, and like just stop the spinning.
I never got because you could throw a lightsaber. Why don't you just do that?
But he ain't no Jedi.
Yeah, it's like
you could
mind
just
control
control
it.
or
you could
whatever.
just crush his trachea from across the room.
Man,
It's Robo Trick.
Oh yeah, you
dude.
crush his cancer lungs
the,
from
the
across
dummy
the
wasn't
room.
even a Sith. He was barely a Sith.
I mean, he's just a robot with cancer
He was an idiot.
and a robot with cancer. I'm
Like-
never gonna let that go. I hate that.
Like,
fucking movie.
I lost instantly. I lost all fucking like respect for this dude when like he has Obi-Wan and Anakin like trapped on the bridge, and he's like he does the whole thing like, look at all these lightsabers, these lightsabers that I have. And they're like, oh hey, those are ours. And they're like, boom, like they just take them back.
Oh, I forgot that I ain't no Jedi. And these motherfuckers, these are space wizards.
Like, what were you trying to do, bro? You trying to sell Rolexes? Space Rolexes? Like,
His fucking arms pop out, then more arms pop out to show the Rolexes.
I'll add this to my collection. Like, oh yeah, that one's mine. Oh, hey, we got our lightsabers back. Look at that.
I killed 100 bootleg merchants on the streets of New York City to get these Rolexes.
And then, like, they had that weird-ass chase where he was on the fucking, like, motorcycle that Mr. Garrison made that you had to steer by
the it-
shoving it up your ass.
The it machine.
And then, like,
You had to jerk it off and suck it.
Yeah.
and then he, Obi-Wan rode a
It's flying.
giant iguana.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that movie at all.
Good.
Apparently. I just remember him making
Good.
that scene, and then I thought he died immediately.
Yo, I saw that shit in theaters. I spent like $7 to hear James Earl Jones wake up and go, no.
It's perfect.
Yeah. Somebody tried to convince me that The Last Jedi was worse than the old ones. And I'm like, I don't think so. I think we're just so fed up with bad Star Wars movies
Wait, do you
that
think
when
like
The
they
Last
said
When
like
Jedi
he
we
came
says
out,
old ones, he means the
like
prequels.
the prequels.
Is it worse than the prequels?
No, it's not. It's not good,
Who's the?
but it's not as
There's
bad.
It's a prequel level bad though.
I
It's
watched-
prequel level
it's
bad.
I
dumb
watched
as
the
fuck.
prequels to finish mostly. I guess I blacked them out, but I definitely stopped when Skywalker was milking that fucking green thing. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, I'm
Yeah.
done. And I don't even like Star Wars. I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
And
Yeah,
that's
dude.
that's literally
He's like,
4 minutes into the
If
movie.
you're gonna finally
Yes.
bring Luke
I'm out.
Skywalker, if you're gonna finally bring Luke Skywalker back into the Star Wars series, and Luke Skywalker himself is going, I fucking hate this movie.
Yeah.
I hate Ryan Johnson.
every
I
fucking-
hate what he did with
what in the
me.
interviews?
In
he said
every
that?
interview
Yes.
leading up to that, to The Last Jedi, Luke Skywalker was just, they were asking him, like, so how do you feel about the new movie? And he did his best not to just go, fuck this movie.
Yeah.
He was just like,
No, he did.
well, I mean, once it came out, he expressed his opinion a little more directly. But before, it was like, you know, the hype, they were hyping it up, and he's just like, you know, not my Luke Skywalker. That's all I know.
Well, like he
Yeah.
had a crack about how Disney would kill him if he had to
I
like
mean,
say
Yeah.
like what he wanted to say, and then he did an interview where he like they had him on camera. He's like, yeah, prepare to be disappointed,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Is
which is
there
pretty much like Jon Snow for Game of Thrones.
is there Star Wars coming out this year, or did they finally? Say
This holiday season, there's
Oh.
Rise of the Sky. He's dead.
Is that the...
It's a prequel.
They're Jedis, Dan. No one's ever dead. They
It-
just become
Or
translucent.
Come on, man, don't
Don't
let me go through
die.
a list of all the people that are dead in Star Wars.
They don't really
So is it
die.
a prequel or is it a ghost?
No, it's a sequel.
Ugh.
Why are you looking at me? I don't have
I
any
thought
more
you would know.
insight.
I thought you would know.
It's part of the trilogy that they've been doing.
I watched the teaser trailer. It don't make no sense to me.
There's a yeah, I probably won't even
Because
watch
if
it.
the Emperor is back, then what was the point of Return of the Jedi? There's really no point.
What was the point of anything?
There's really no point to any of this.
There's
is
no
there?
point to be a Star Wars fan anymore.
Sometimes you can just say, there was no point, but it was a fun movie. But I think I'm done saying that for Star Wars.
You should, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like Disney spent $1 billion on that shit, and they're like, God
We're
damn
talking
it.
about Star Wars. I'm gonna get beer.
I don't know. Yeah,
I hate Star Wars.
I just want to hate on Disney now. Actually, I feel like
You
they're gonna
fucking-
ruin Hollywood in general.
But what? They already have like they have a monopoly on everything. Man.
Yeah, I know, and they
Nah,
also
yet
don't.
they don't.
And they also don't.
It's
Who's
coming.
holding out?
It's
Who's holding
coming.
out?
It's coming,
Warner
guys.
Brothers?
They don't own like 3 companies
Yeah.
on the planet. I'm not saying movies. I'm saying 3 companies left on planet
Yeah,
Earth
no,
Disney
they're-
doesn't own.
They own Hasbro now.
Yeah.
Me,
I thought they. Yeah, I didn't know they did.
I was watching Red Letter Media, and they made like the joke where it's just like, yeah, they own Hasbro, so now they can like make a Monopoly game.
I get it.
I watched the whole documentary
Thanks, Mike.
about Monopoly.
Yeah, that means like they could technically do Transformers meets Star Wars meets X-Men meets the Avengers.
You could. I don't want to, but you
I do,
could.
yeah. Let's just
I'd watch
fuck this
that.
all up.
I'd watch the shit out of that. Like, dude, fucking throw them in the blender.
I don't know. I watched Ninja Turtles versus
I was
Batman.
just gonna bring that up.
Wait, you said you watched?
Yeah, it's a cartoon.
You watched what?
Ninja Turtles versus Batman.
How was that?
They need to stop naming things verses.
Because it's not. It's
Oh, they team
for,
up?
Yeah, for the first 10
Oh,
minutes,
shit.
they're versus.
No, it's
Well, that's still longer than Batman versus Superman.
Also,
literally 40 seconds of fighting, and then he's like, wait, you're.
Martha.
He's like grabbing his face, like, fuck me, you're a real turtle.
that was Splinter's wife.
Yo, I was surprised.
Master's name was Splinter.
I saw a clip pop up on like YouTube, like those black bar clips where it's just like Shredder versus Batman. I was like, oh shit, yeah, this happened, and I watched that
Dude,
fight.
that movie has more.
And it was great. It was
dead,
awesome.
It has more dead people and blood in it. I was expecting none of that. It's a Nickelodeon property. It's got the Ninja Turtles in it.
Yeah.
And Batman's interrogating one of the foot soldiers, and he's like, "Where'd you come from? Who sent you?" And all of a sudden,
Cotton Eye Joe?
he was like, all of a sudden, this foot soldier just catches a fucking shirk into the forehead, and blood sprays everywhere, and he dies.
Wait,
It's the fucking Shredder who threw it.
Yeah, I was like,
And what art style is it?
it's just like,
Oh, it's not the Batman
DC
animated
Universe style.
yeah,
it's more
Universe
DCU.
style.
Okay, I was thinking
Yeah.
of like Batman animated series.
It's like that really like
really blocky, choppy nonsense.
yeah,
Yeah.
like everyone like no one believes in curves.
Yeah, I hate
wasn't-
that shit.
It wasn't computer looking, was it? It was
Not at all.
Okay.
It looked a little computer looking.
I know
It doesn't
one
Really?
of
It doesn't.
I mean,
look
not
computer.
overly, at least.
Like the coloring looks.
It
looks
does have
weird.
one of my favorite lines ever in a Batman movie. It's said by the Ninja Turtles. And he's like, Michelangelo, you trying to tell me you like Gotham better than New York City? He's like, dude, Gotham is bonkers. Look at all those blimps up there. For what reason? What are they doing? I was like, that's a really good line.
That's good. That's good.
I had the same kind of gore fest with Gail when we first got the DC streaming app, and I started watching my DC animated movies again.
Yeah.
He's like, that guy's head exploded. I was like, oh yeah, DC's colorful and dark.
How about Swamp Thing? Is it really canceled after one episode?
It was canceled
Yeah.
24 hours after the airing of the first episode.
Had-
I saw it. I saw it online, man. I was like, damn. I thought Game of Thrones ended
That's
too
because
quick.
I'm the only one who has the DC streaming app.
So you're the only one who watched it. You're the
Yeah,
only one who
I'm
watched
Yeah,
it.
but
saw it.
like they literally gave it.
No,
An hour and a half?
One
It
try.
didn't have to do with the viewers though.
No.
We couldn't have to.
I
We're
saw
not
something.
the-
It was like
Yeah.
one creator wanted it to be like a horror thing, and the other guy wanted it to be like Monster of the Week kind of
Oh.
thing.
Yeah,
I 100% want like a full arcing horror
Yeah.
story.
I would have loved
I want
that.
Yeah.
story.
I would have
It's
really.
Swamp Thing. Like
I still wouldn't have bought your streaming app though.
No.
swamps are gross.
That's dumb.
I still wouldn't have bought your streaming app. But yeah,
I would have done the trial.
It wasn't even leading
I forgot
up to
cancel
it.
my trial.
That's what they're banking on everyone doing.
Yeah, that's the game, dude. That's the game.
That's why you do the trial.
I just canceled my Verve because you yell at me every time.
Yo,
I say
I
VRV.
I still try to
It's
like
Verb.
cancel my Crunchyroll, and I can never figure it out, and I give up. And I get
How do
charged
I
for
get rid of
Crunchyroll.
you?
Let's make it so complicated they just
take it.
can't
Dude,
figure
they
it out.
do. You have to like email them, call them up, do a special dance.
Interview their
Make a little
grandmother.
love.
Yeah.
All right,
get
I'm just
down
gonna
tonight.
switch my card.
Like,
No,
you know
it's
what?
easier.
Just keep taking $10. I'm sure I'll come back to watch Attack on Titan
Even
season
the-
3
Why?
eventually.
Even when Swamp Thing was being made, they told the writers and the crew, like, all right, you guys got 13 episodes, go. They got to episode, like, 8 and wrote the whole story for it and everything for 13 episodes. And they were like, well, now you're down to 10. Fuck you, deal with it. And they're like, all right.
Yo, they
Kinda
got
fucks up
they
what
got
we're doing.
Invader Zim season 2.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
But we're going to get more Invader Zim.
then we're gonna get a movie.
We're gonna
That's more.
But still, like Nickelodeon, because of like how hardcore the fans are, like they'll still do like Invader Zim marathons.
Yeah, and people still, dude, kids even now still like Invader Zim.
Yeah, because like their parents now are weird as shit,
Yeah.
so they're gonna have them watch like Invader Zim.
Also, I don't get the deal of making movies to a series that ended 12 years ago.
Because they want to see if there's still
Money.
interest.
Yeah.
I think
Straight
I
to-
think they'll all bomb and then they'll blame it because they're doing that with Deadwood too. Deadwood ended 10 years ago and they're like,
Oh, they're straight. These are straight to Netflix though.
okay, not
like the
movie theater.
Rocco's Modern Life movie's been getting talked about for 4
Yo,
years.
no,
and
it
it's
has a trailer.
finally.
It has a
It's
trailer.
had a trailer for like a decade, but it's finally
4
up
years,
on
decade.
it's finally coming on the coming soon in Netflix. So it's finally close.
Yeah, I mean, like, some of it's just about, like, copyright law, like, where, like, certain people have the fucking title, like,
Oh, yeah.
in deadlock, and they don't want to get rid of it, but they don't want to do anything with it either.
That's why
That's why fucking Fox keeps making, like, Fantastic Four movies.
Yeah.
Oh God, please stop.
Oh, they're doing it again, aren't they?
Probably.
They're
Somebody
probably-
else, some important famous actor, I think, just got interested in a reboot.
Oh, The Rock.
Was it The Rock?
The
For
Rock,
Fantastic
yeah.
Four?
Yeah, but they don't
Yeah.
own Fantastic Four anymore.
Who's
Did
that?
they did Disney buy Fantastic Four along with X-Men?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
bought
It's
Fox.
some sort of subsidiary.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, everyone's been talking about X-Men. Who owned fucking Blade?
I don't know.
Was that Dimension Films?
You can't do it again. They tried with other It has to be Wesley Snipes or nothing. Sticky Fingers?
I mean, they.
Ain't nobody.
Oh,
It's not-
the
it's
TV
a-
series,
it-
the TV
yeah, it
series.
just won't work. Wesley Snipes is too charismatic.
Figures fucking like he's
Oh,
just
all right.
insane.
Who could possibly be Blade now?
Kevin
no,
Hart.
hold on. I can tell you.
Kevin
who-
Hart
I
as
can tell
Blade.
you-
Wait, how many characters has Michael B. Jordan been in Marvel movies?
Fuck it, he can
Yeah,
be
you
Blade
can't
too.
Blade. He can be Blade too.
Just be everything.
We don't
Yo,
need
what
to-
what kind of shape is
Be
Michael
Blade
Jai White in right now? Because he could be Blade.
If he fell off his diet for a decade, he'd still be ripped as shit.
I saw
The guy-
him.
Yeah.
I saw Michael Jai White in an interview maybe a few months ago.
Was he looking good?
He looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Jai White could be Blade.
I
Nah.
want him to be Blade and Spawn.
He could physically and kind of be Blade, but he
Nah,
doesn't
man,
got
they
the
got-
Wesley Snipes has some kind of otherworldly kind of charisma.
Yeah,
because
it's serious.
because Will
Some
Smith,
motherfucker's
like,
trying to
write-
ice skate up.
Yeah, because he writes his lines.
It's great.
But do
Dude.
you know who was the worst casting for Blade that I've ever heard?
Keanu Reeves.
Terry Crews.
Yeah, that's whoa. That's
Oh
terrible.
yeah, like no,
Terry Crews played.
as Blade.
Terry Crews
No.
voice acted Blade in the Amazing Spider-Man cartoon.
Oh,
Or Ultimate Spider-Man.
Voice
I'm sorry.
acting's
You can-
different.
I
You
can
can,
see it.
Yeah, but
you can
Terry
really.
Crews as Blade, in no form does that work.
I don't know. I didn't.
No, I can see him as a voice actor.
Yeah, like you
Yeah.
can pull a shit out of your personality that's not there
Like
when you're
live
in
live
front of the
action
camera.
though, like seeing Terry Crews
No.
like try to be Blade.
I just
can't
see
do it.
Terry Crews working for the weekend,
Yeah.
and he's dancing in the
But
car.
with like a sword.
But, like,
He's so funny.
okay.
God,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
hilarious.
He's amazing.
What I was
Also,
But like
he's
as a voice,
not
did you
Blade.
could,
Yeah,
did
yeah,
you
for sure.
did you tell it was could you tell it's Terry Crews
immediately? But I
Yeah, he's
'cause
distinct.
yeah.
But like, is he doing it like did you watch like him as
Yeah, I
Blade?
watched the whole episode.
What was it? It was Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Is that the one where like Deadpool shows up? Like that was like the
Yeah,
show that like
that's that
people
one.
tell you to watch for Spider-Man, but no one ever watched. It was on Netflix for a while.
True.
Might
I don't
still
know if
be
it
on
was
Netflix.
Netflix. I was watching on YouTube. There's a lot of episodes that are free, but
That
yeah.
was
It's
when
the
like
one
Troy.
where he has a team with Iron Fist, Power Man.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the-
like
the
Power
King.
Man 5000.
like fucking oh my god, what's his name? Nick Fury as
Yeah,
yeah
they're
recruits
like
them.
the Teen Cool Squad.
That was when like Deadpool showed up and like he hijacked like the whole thing. That was a
Mhm.
great
He
great
did some
episode. The
Deadpool.
Ultimate Spider-Man Deadpool episode, hilarious.
I
think that might have been like Troy Baker's first time doing Deadpool.
It's hot in here.
Who, if you guys want to know,
My
is
bad.
the only guy
Sorry, I
who
can
can
leave.
kind of like
It's all you.
sort of hang with Mark Hamill for doing a Joker.
But Mark Hamill is the
Doing
new
a Joker.
Chucky.
Is it?
He
I never
is,
really looked
yeah.
We already had this whole conversation,
Yeah.
but the
Why bring it
more little tidbits of that film I see, the more it looks.
Did they do
Stupid.
another
I
trailer
mean,
yet?
it's Chucky. It's
not
doing-
that the doll looks stupid. Like I can't even look at it.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
the
it's super
doll,
CG looking.
the doll looks fucking terrible.
Yeah,
It's
no, I
not the
watched the
premise,
trailer.
dude. The original premise is dumb as fuck. I can get over that.
Plus, like every sequel after it.
Are dumb as fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
It just gets dumber and dumber and dumber as it went along. Which, like I said, the premise and plot alone, fuck it, it's cut people up. But the doll, from what I've seen, just looks fucking terrible. It looks stupid. It looks
They should just
ugly.
use a real doll.
No,
Dude.
it was a real doll.
It can't be as
I mean,
expensive
it's
to
supposed
hire
to
a
be a doll. It
puppeteer,
doesn't even make sense not to use a real doll.
A real
you-
doll is a brand of sex toy.
dude.
Okay.
Charles
You gotta-
Lee Ray
you gotta
and the
use
real
a
doll.
That would
You
also
gotta
be more
use-
terrifying with the
You gotta use a little
technology in
person.
Chucky.
Charles Lee Ray and the real doll.
Yeah.
That's the next movie.
Yeah,
I
I was like scrolling through Netflix and I saw that. I didn't realize that was Ryan Gosling.
Oh,
Who?
and what's his
Lars
name?
and the
Lars
Real
and the
Girl.
Real Girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is?
Yeah, I was like, whoa, he played a unassuming, quiet,
They nerded
introverted
him
nerd.
that
Yeah.
fuck up. It's really nerdy.
Justin, earlier you said the Wesley Snipes Wesley
Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes.
the
It's
Wesley,
not.
the Wesley Snipes line from Blade. You said some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill. You know,
Perfect.
when I was
love
a
it.
kid, and for like 2 years, I thought he said some motherfuckers are always trying to ice Skater Bill. And I was like, who is Skater Bill? Is that a deleted scene?
Ice Skater Bill.
Where is Skater Bill? Why are people trying to ice him? It was like
That
2
should be Triple
years
H's nickname.
until
Skater Bill.
until Evan years later was like, you're a fucking idiot.
All right, that wasn't Triple H. That was
Triple H was in the third
yeah.
one.
Wait, who's Hellboy?
Ron
Uh,
Perlman.
Yeah, Ron Perlman.
He says
And I'm
Ron
not talking about the
Perlman.
remake. There's only one good Hellboy.
Yeah. Just like there's only one RoboCop.
I did see the new Hellboy.
Oh yeah, you were
Yeah,
really
yeah.
angry about it.
Still angry about
He
it.
ranted on this very show for a solid 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Now as you bring it up, man.
He's getting flash.
Wow,
Turning
I don't know.
red.
Some motherfucker was trying to ice skate uphill. I don't know.
Oh no, they're trying to ice Skater
Skater
Bill.
Bill.
Ice skate Bill.
No, like ice him. They're trying to ice Skater Bill. This man
Oh,
is
like
a skater.
he's a
His
skater
name is
and-
Bill.
okay.
He is
Trying
a
to kill him,
skater.
yeah.
They are trying to ice him.
He wasn't even a skater.
It
They
just
just
felt
called
like a
him that.
stretch. Ice Skater Bill.
He was a skater, Bill. She said, "See you later, Bill."
Ice skater Bill.
Ice Skater Bill.
I got this lady got arrested. She went.
Good.
She went into a school to confront her child's bullies.
That sounds like a great plan.
And this was like, this was a school where you have to do the whole ring the bell, sign in if you're an
Right.
adult or anybody who wants to come in. She just kind of barged her way in at the end of the day
Oof.
and started screaming at these kids. And it turned out that none of them were the right kids, so she was just screaming at a whole hallway full of 9-year-olds.
Well, I'm sure that's gonna stop her daughter from being bullied.
Oh, it's a boy. You want to hear the
Whoa.
you want to hear the boy? What happened to him?
Gets me cry.
The bullying included being called ugly.
Ooh.
That hits hard.
Wow.
Being
When you're
called
9,
Yeah.
being called stupid.
also hard hitter.
Stupid and ugly.
I mean, my parents said all this to me when I was 9. And by
Literally.
parents, I mean parent. 'Cause I
My-
only had one of them.
My fucking dad used to tell me that I the best part of me ran down my mom's leg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Grow a set, you little 9-year-old
You
pussy.
should have got this lady to bully your dad or beat him up.
And the third insult was he was called gay. You ever been on the internet? You're 9. You had to have been on the internet.
He should have pride if he's gay.
Yeah.
I don't think he is, though.
Stand up tall, you fucking stupid, ugly, gay.
Yes.
But then she said it wasn't just name calling. It escalated into physical altercations where he was thrown off of a rope ladder by his neck. So another kid.
Well, yeah, that's a
Some
little different.
some
Yeah.
some wacky giant arm 9-year-old picked him up like this and threw him off the
Maybe he
rope
was
ladder.
climbing behind him and just...
Maybe he's too slow, man.
And this
He's trying to get
one-
over.
Maybe he got him in the top and he was just like, he fucking
It's hell in the
Undertaker.
cell.
Yeah, yeah.
He this one they didn't go into detail about, and I wish they had because the second form of physical violence, he was even hit with a computer.
What kind of computer?
That's my point. I
Which
wanted
part of the computer?
laptop,
It was- That was a
desktop.
calculator. They hit him with a calculator.
Yeah,
Like,
phone.
all
Well,
ones
you
that
can
can run
technically say
Doom.
like your smartphone's a computer.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so this lady was like, "I'm putting an end to it," and she ran in there, but she yelled at like an entire hall, like a dozen or so kids that were just like, "Who is this crazy woman and why is she screaming at us?"
You hit my beautiful boy with a computer. Now he only talks to me in DOS.
Whose mom is that? Whoever it is, let's start bullying him.
Yo, no shit, no shit. Wouldn't that?
He's a stupid, ugly gay.
Let's go hit him with a computer. And then
Go
throw him. Let's fucking throw. Let's choke slam him off of a rope
What if all
ladder
that-
onto a
Dude,
computer.
man, if it was like one of those Oregon Trail computers, like that's deadly.
I would imagine it
Whack.
happened at the same time, like a combo. He goes from the rope ladder to get hit with a tower.
There's
like
a tower
after-
in the
There's a
face
tower,
like a
it's like
chair.
midair.
Like
after
they were
after
playing
the choke
baseball.
slam, like he's getting up, he's
The guy's just
dazed.
waiting.
No, not even getting up. They're playing baseball with him. Like, better up.
There you
Just
go.
whacking him. I
I'm
could
not
get
saying
him.
I've never done it.
What, bullied?
You bully that 9-year-old?
You bullied this
No.
9-year-old?
I thought you meant like throw computers and stuff.
I need to know what kind of
Man,
computer.
like there's a lot of like talk about computers being used as weapons.
Yeah?
Oh, we also used to steal them out of the computer.
Give
lab,
me everything
so-
in your wallet, I'll bap you with this
Really?
Yeah.
fucking tower.
Computer being used as we just run up with a keyboard. You fucking give me all your money or release your browser history.
As you- Someone's underneath holding it up for you.
Yeah, he's got like a henchman. He's got like a henchman.
I think I lost this part of the conversation.
Yeah.
Oh no, they'll find out I didn't mute the incest porn on Pornhub.
I was just trying to think of how you.
Little
solve
did
that
the
on that
little
page.
does the non-Pornhub surfing community know it's all faux incest porn on the homepage of Pornhub
So
now. It's
or-
just endless amounts.
Or step siblings. It's always step siblings.
Yeah, that's just like it's.
And you
it's
never
so
talk about it
strange.
because you think it's just yourself, man.
This is why
You
I
think it's
watch
just
porn
you.
with the sound off.
I
Everything I click on is accidentally incestuous.
Dude, I need to hear the dialogue so I know where I'm at in the story.
Don't.
No, see, he likes to turn the volume down because he doesn't like to hear the step part. He's
Yeah.
just like, yeah, give it to me, sis.
Ugh.
Oh, little brother.
Wait, what? You said ugh.
Ugh.
You literally said the selling point of Game of Thrones was the incest.
I don't want to jerk off.
Whoa,
He wants
we're
to jerk
we're
off
getting
to the
deep into
child
Mike's
murder.
psyche
Yeah.
I
right now.
meant the Game of Thrones part.
Real
Yeah.
incest
but-
all day.
All day.
Steps.
Ugh.
So is
Yeah,
that,
because you were like, it has two of my
Favorite
favorite things.
Yeah.
that's why he doesn't like Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
It hits too close
You
to
don't,
home.
you don't like
No.
counterfeit incest.
It's
Yeah,
fake.
it's
It's
gotta
faux
be-
incest. He's
Oh,
not into
because he
it.
has to mute
no,
it.
he
He
likes
can't.
real incest.
That's what I mean. That's why he doesn't like.
Game of Thrones is real incest. They're twins.
No.
Yeah.
I mean like real life Alabamian brother
Oh,
sister team.
See,
I have
because
one
it's
tooth, you have one tooth. We're one
because
and the
they're not
same.
actually
Our kid
related.
will have two.
Mike has to mute it,
They're like-
and he can't follow it because he can't hear the dialogue.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sis, you got
Yeah,
one
it's too
tooth.
hot for him.
I got
Too
one
hot.
tooth. That makes 3.
He can't stand the
Well, when I
Lannister
put
lick
that
downs.
baby in your belly.
Yeah.
I told you, if I have one tooth and she has one tooth, and you make a baby, you can have 2 tooths. We're up.
That's
Yeah.
not Alabama math would equal 3 teeth.
3 tooths?
Yeah. Because they dumb.
Alabama sucks.
Well, if you do get your sister pregnant in Alabama, at least you can afford it.
You can't.
Come on down to Kyle's coat hangers.
Yo, nobody liked that joke when I told it.
No questions asked, guys. What's that? Yo, you want an abortion? I don't care what your reason is. I'll scrape it. Throw it in the garbage. Fuck it.
Did you ever see?
Don't do the last part.
Oh, fuck the... Ew, it's just a pile of cells.
Yeah, ugh.
It's just a tiny bit of, like...
Well, I didn't know how far term you were doing an abortion.
Oh.
How far?
16 years.
Can I get a 426 trimester abortion?
What are you doing to me?
I don't consider a person until you reach consciousness. So, like, not even most people.
I was gonna
say.
I met a lot of people that still aren't people then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's plenty of not people just walking around, having jobs and shit.
So technically,
Driving around.
In my view, we could abort like a 56-year-old man.
Euthanasia.
Everything is
What's
the
wrong with
liberals' fault.
euthanasia?
I have no problem with euthanasia.
There was that super big controversy about that girl. Did we talk about that last
Yeah,
time?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, you could starve it.
And starve yourself to
Yeah,
death, yeah.
And also, what are you gonna do? Just keep them locked up on a feeding tube until?
They die.
Yeah. What are they
Yes.
for?
They would.
Ah,
They would because religious people are fucking crazy.
yeah.
I'm just glad that my dad
Yeah.
and everyone I know has the same thing. Like, if that machine's keeping me alive, unplug it.
Yeah.
Just let me go.
Well, what's
No.
the point? I'm not trying to.
Here, I mean, there's a caveat to that for me. If it's like, if they're like, Mike, you brought him in, this machine will keep him alive for 3 hours, and then he'll be on his own again. And you'll be like, I don't want to see him this way. 3 hours is too long.
He would want this, trust me.
He would want the, yeah, just pull that fucking plug. Fuck it. I
How
don't care if
long-
I go in for a hangnail. Pull the plug.
How long would you want them to wait while you're in a coma?
I don't care. I'm in a coma.
It
Yeah,
depends
yeah,
on what
but
kind of
you-
coma
before-
dreams I'm
before-
having.
Before, like, you're in, like, how long would you want your waiting period to be before they did it?
2 months.
Wow,
That's-
people have definitely pulled out of comas well after 2 months.
That's
2 months.
way longer than mine. I was like legit, not even making a joke. A week, 7 days.
Wow,
If I'm not back in 7, fuck it, just cut it off.
Hold on, there was a Steven Seagal movie where he was in a coma. I want to see how long he was in a coma for in that one, and that's how long I want to be.
It's not marked for death.
That's the one where he goes up against the Jamaicans.
Yeah.
Does he wake up fine
Does he-
after the coma?
Does
Yes.
he talk?
No, he doesn't.
Does he talk to the
He has
Jamaicans
a tiny
in code?
bit of a limp.
Does he go, yeah, bro? Does he, like, a show?
No, this is before he was
I
exploding.
can't even hear Steven Seagal's voice. All I can hear is Tom Segura doing
Yeah,
Steven
yeah, yeah.
Seagal's voice in my head.
Hard to kill.
Hard to kill.
yeah.
I said marked for death. I knew that wasn't right.
How long was he in that coma?
I'm gonna look that up now.
For a long while.
42 years later.
Oh, I can't believe it's gonna be my Google history. How long was Steven Seagal in a coma for Hard to Kill?
Here I am releasing Dan's Google history.
I have way more embarrassing Google searches on my phone.
Are you sure?
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
All right, let's see. I don't even know what they are. I'm gonna read my last few Google searches. Let's see.
All right.
See what I got going on here.
Just what everybody's been curious about.
Monkey poop coffee was the last thing.
Cat by Luwak.
Monkey poop coffee, because apparently Mike hipped me to the fact that there is
Rich people stuff.
a
right?
type of coffee where monkeys have to eat the beans and then they gotta poop them out. And like, fuck you, the planet, humans run its course, guys. Humanity's run its course. End it. Pull the
Also,
fucking
how
plug.
does that improve?
Man, Hard to Kill only like made $2 million less than fucking Godzilla.
Ooh,
Adjusted for inflation, though.
that's still accurate.
Then it made its budget was $11 million. It made $47 million.
Yeah, that's way better than Godzilla.
Holy
probably. Godzilla's budget
shit,
was like
Steven
hundreds of
Seagal.
Yeah, he used to kill it at the
No
box
wonder
office.
he's so full of himself.
Yeah, and chicken wings. See how fat that fuck
And
got?
chicken
Yeah.
wings. Yeah, 1990. I was 3.
There was that Steven Seagal lawman. They should have called it Steven Seagal Fat Man.
How long was he in that coma?
Hold on, I'm looking now.
I just got Tom Segura talking about fucking Steven Seagal in my head. That's all I can think about. We used to call it a skippy. Skip, 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 skip.
Yeah, Steven Seagal is that. Tom Segura and like MMA fighters just pretending like they're believing him. That's all I think of now. They're like, oh, I learned everything from my mentor, Steven Seagal. He's like, gets on stage not realizing they're taking
7
the piss
years.
out of him.
He's in the coma for
Sorry,
7 years.
7 years. Yeah, 7 years is my length for coma.
I am
Yeah,
7 years long.
That is 6 years and 51 weeks longer than I'm willing to wait.
I mean, dude, I love
Yeah, but
sleeping.
you're unconscious. You ain't waiting.
So, I mean, like, if I'm in a coma, like, whatever. However long you guys are comfortable keeping me alive.
That's true. If
I'd
you guys,
say-
I'm just gonna keep Dan around until I get bored fucking with
I'd say a year and a half, and then
I'm not gonna
just
trim his
pu-
nails.
Just pull it.
I'm not
I
gonna.
really
comb
don't
his
care.
beard.
Unless I find out, like, comas is, like, some fucking, like, mental hell that you have to live through.
But you won't know.
And then
You
I
would
wake
not,
up
be
back
like-
into my original mental hell.
No, if you
is
go
great.
into a coma, I'm gonna get your fiance to just doodle tattoos all over you.
She will.
I know.
You don't have to get her. She's
No, I'm just-
already doing it.
I'm just gonna suggest things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if she does them.
We're gonna do.
She'll do it.
Whatever.
Give him boogies.
Sure.
Give him
And
the
then
illusion.
she will give you like 10 different pictures of like boogies to
Boogies to
pick
pick
from.
from.
Yep.
Like which one do you
Nice.
like more? Do you like the dry, crusty one? Do you want like a really gross, snotty one?
Oh, yeah.
Should I add a nose? What kind of nose do you guys
Dan really
want?
hates snot, so I want all the big goopy green ones going into his mouth.
That'd be just cool. If
Wait,
we-
hold
hold
on.
on.
Can you say mouth again?
Mouth.
Right in his maw.
Right. Mouth.
Wait,
Sinister.
did she draw Wesley Snots?
She probably could draw you a Wesley Snots, whatever that means.
So we can just tattoo your body if you want a coma. You're giving us permission.
Can she?
Yeah.
Can she contour it so you look like you have a sweet rack?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm gonna tattoo my face on your face.
I'm gonna
Oh,
Or
tattoo
anything
his-
but that. Anything but that.
If
I'm gonna
he
tattoo
did-
his face on your
If
ass.
he tattooed his face on your face, you should go commit crimes. Get him arrested.
Because I'm sure that won't look awesome.
Looks so great.
This guy just.
No, hold on. Everybody's picturing like the whole face. I'm just picturing like a little Justin face on Dan's
No, I'm
floor.
picturing the whole thing shaded.
Oh yeah, I was picturing that, and then they even gave you tooth implants.
You
Now
guys are just turning me into the world's worst Batman villain.
Yo, don't ever be in
I'm
a
the
coma.
I'm the world's worst Batman villain. Oh no, you with my face is okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Different thing.
Yo,
I mean,
don't-
you would be if you were a Batman.
Just-
That's true. I have no skills that could compete
Yeah.
with Batman in any way. other
Justin
than
brought up
told
that
him on the
one
internet.
week about don't fall asleep in front of white people and do crazy shit. Don't fall in a coma in front of white people. They're gonna remove your teeth and tattoo their faces on your face.
Hell yeah.
This is
About that
fucking
coma
human
life.
centipede shit.
Yo, coma with one eye open, bro.
Does that happen?
I'm comaing for you.
Coma's a verb now?
Yeah.
Coma,
Make
chameleon.
sure that one eye isn't your brown eye. If you're gonna
Ah.
coma with one eye open, because we can human centipede that shit.
You hear about the
Jesus
Snapchat filter?
Christ.
For human centipede?
The gender swap that got the.
Yeah, we've talked.
Yeah, is that
Yo!
on your iPhones?
You gonna let me finish? You gonna let me finish?
No.
All right, good. Go ahead. What are you gonna
Okay.
do?
So hey, you guys hear about that Snapchat filter?
Yeah, and the
It turns
fact
into
and the
a
fact that
female.
they busted a cop trying to have sex with a 16-year-old girl because of it.
Yeah, I just read that.
I've read a story about a cop forcing a woman to give her 1-year-old oral sex and filming it, and he just got prosecuted.
Humanity's run
He
its
said,
course, guys. Good night.
he said it was like his fantasy forever,
To what?
and he recorded it.
I don't want to talk anymore.
Yeah,
What?
You broke it.
there we go.
You broke the flow of the conversation. You finally figured it out.
Yup. Fucking cops.
I'm fine with fucking cops. I
have a whole list of things here about cops, and I nothing.
Yep.
Why
terrible.
bother?
Terrible.
Why bother?
Terrible, man.
This is it.
just said,
Shortest episode of the podcast.
You
yet.
fucking
How
broke me.
and how much time do you think he'll get?
2 weeks.
He's definitely gonna get time, but I
He'll
bet
get
you it'll be like,
paid leave.
He'll get administrative leave.
and he won't even go into Gen Pop. He'll be in that safe space where all the ex-cops stay, so they could just hang around, play cards.
Sometimes,
Eat burgers.
if the whole precinct thought you were an asshole.
I mean, yeah, you literally did just like
if the
commit
whole
child
precinct
rape.
thought you were an asshole while you worked with them, they'll be like, "Fuck him, throw him in."
It depends what I forget what state it was in, because it was a
That
black
poor
lady. He made
woman.
it do. So if it's like Alabama, they might just
I'd be like,
promote him.
whatever, it wasn't even
I just
want
to go back to bed.
Hell yeah.
This is
What?
why I keep saying, like, the other day some fireworks went off by my house. I didn't know that our neighborhood had fireworks, like, a little bit up the way. And I thought it was, like, nukes and bombs, and I got so fucking excited, and it wasn't, and bombed again.
You wouldn't have time to react. If a nuke
That's
went
why
off
I
near
was
you.
sad. Once I realized I had time to react, I was sad again. Humanity's run its course. Get the fucking Infinity
We
Gauntlet.
definitely seem to be like going
Alright,
in a negative direction all around.
So nuke goes
Human-
off.
like, just in general.
Actually,
A
if
nuke
you
goes
would've
off,
do
you
it,
have a
it's never
second
been
to
better.
react. How do you react?
Okay, technically, yeah. We have
It-
technology. We have
We
food.
just made more aware of.
But no,
real
never
shit.
been better. Disagree. Last 5 years, I'm talking about the last 5
You're
years.
talking about our country where
I'm
we
not,
live.
I'm not talking about
everything's
since like
general.
industrial revolution. Of course, it's like a lot better with electronics and shit.
I
But
disagree. I think all this stuff is too high a price, and I don't like it.
It's just
I'm addicted to it, and I hate myself.
yeah, but if you didn't have all this,
Whoa.
you'd be dead.
Good! I fucking hate being alive. It's the worst.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. I don't care. Like, I don't walk around wishing for death anymore. Like, I'm not suicidal or anything like that. But if I die, if Mike was like, Kyle, you're gonna die right now, I'd be like,
Oh yeah, I don't like. I'm, not,
What
I'm
a-
not afraid to.
what a
whatever.
fucking bummer that would be.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to die. I don't want to die though. But it's also not like
I'm more afraid of.
It's gonna
public
happen
speaking.
anyway.
It just sucks.
I'm more
You-
afraid
you
of
public
public speaking.
We
spoke a lot.
know.
Death.
After there was a comedian in the '90s I saw do that bit about
What?
how a lot of people's fears go public speaking and then death. So you'd actually rather be in the casket than giving the eulogy.
Yeah.
Forget what comedian that was. It's
That's good.
a good one.
That's
Yeah.
a good
Yeah.
one. Sorry. The
Guy.
unknown
Sorry,
comic.
unknown comic. I'll play it
From the
for you.
90s.
I'll play it. I saw it in the 90s. I don't know if it was older than that.
Nobody
Saw
at
it,
Forum
so
is
how
stealing
did-
that.
Yeah, but yeah.
I think
public
it's pretty popular,
Public
though.
speaking, I don't.
What?
Have you always been afraid of public speaking?
Have I always had crippling social anxiety?
Yeah, I guess.
Yes.
But when you're doing public speaking, I feel like there's less anxiety.
I'm
You're,
much better at a presentation than I am anything else.
Your anxiety is like always like this weird scale between like
If you ever
unreasonable
figure
and,
it
like,
out, let me
reasonable.
know.
Where
I
it's
don't-
just like you'll show up to somebody and be like, "Hey guys," and it's like 2 more people walk through the door. You're like,
I gotta go.
I didn't plan for that.
"Bye guys."
I gotta go.
But then sometimes like you'll be packed and you'll be okay. I feel like you'll stay in a social situation if you're protecting somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mike
he
will
will.
stick
yeah,
around
yeah.
if he has someone to protect,
Yeah. Or if he's hammered.
or if he's hammered. Yeah.
Usually helps.
I've even made a
Grab
friend
the
or two.
microphone. Let me tell you, cocksuckers, how things are gonna be.
I'll, like just to get you to come out, I'm gonna start throwing like Gale in like some fucking like
What?
danger
Send him
zones.
pictures of me like this, like
Ah!
like all, just damseled out. I need a rescuer.
Mm-hmm. It's happened before.
No, you'll stay around like, oh man,
He was back.
I'm protecting this person,
So,
and you don't do it for like any like reward.
oh
It
yeah,
just
he
keeps
does.
you around.
What?
Yeah, he does.
Oh yeah.
It's not a reward that we ever get to see. It's a personal sense of satisfaction, which is the shittiest reward.
Oh, it's an ego
It's
reward.
the shittiest reward.
I thought it was all the handies.
It's fucking hot in here.
Do you get a lot of handies for protecting people?
No.
From himself.
Yeah.
Look back.
I earned this. I
jerk off to it.
I'm gonna pull it twice tonight.
That's what Daddy likes.
So New York's trying to pass the legalizing prostitution bills.
I'm all for it.
I
I think all of America should do that.
I had to click the comment section, and it was actually awesome for me to see how many fucking rational people were in this one comment thread, and the only people that had any problem with it were the ones, Jesus wouldn't like that very much. Yeah, well, you and your fake God can fuck off.
No,
Yeah.
dude, Jesus would be cool with it.
He would. That's
Jesus loved prostitutes.
Jesus is a
He
great
did. He
dude.
literally
He,
did.
no, he washed Mary Magdalene. He
Yeah,
loved prostitutes.
Yeah.
Yo, Christians, Mary Magdalene was a whore.
And you know what? Jesus was like, you my girl, I love you.
You guys are treating whores like that crowd treated Mary Magdalene. When Jesus was like, chill out.
I hate that I have this much Bible knowledge still in my head that
It's
I
a-
haven't been able to
Oh, I know it all.
squeeze out.
It's a good thing. It's literally a good thing because I get to remember how if I met Jesus and he was around, I'd be like, dude, you a real one, Jesus. You
It's-
awesome.
it's
Jesus,
because, like,
real
I hate-
OG.
I hate devout followers of the Bible because like they don't ever look at the good shit. They don't look at the good shit that like just lets you be a person, accepts other people.
Also, I don't think there's like devout followers. They're devout, but they
There's devout
they
fucking followers,
yeah,
dude.
but it's very few because a lot of them compartmentalize.
Oh yeah, they
and
completely.
choose.
No, there's
Oh, yeah.
pickers. There's pickers and choosers. Like,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
pick the stuff where it's just like, oh, like
What's convenient?
Like, yeah, well, this passage I think means like gay people suck.
This
so-
passage in between this supports a shitty argument that I have. I'm gonna pull that one
Yeah.
out. Not the 5 after it that go
Yeah,
against
exactly.
this part.
But then the Bible goes ahead and contradicts itself like 3 pages like later.
One of my favorite ones
it's
is when people
ridiculous.
say, "What would Jesus do?" Flipping tables, kicking ass, and cracking whips is one of the things Jesus would do.
He would
Yeah,
do.
but that's bad because then they get the idea that that's what they should do for Jesus in a weird way. Like, let's get rid of abortion.
They don't have any worse ideas.
Yeah.
But yo, God was even about abortions.
Yo, if you fucking
Right?
like Jesus
Late
was
term is shit, too.
Jesus
Yeah.
Murder
was
your kid?
Jesus was the chillest dude. Like you could
Oh, I know
literally.
one time he kicked over all those tables and cracked them
Oh,
whips.
they were gambling in his house. He didn't want them gambling in his crib. That's literally why that happened.
Yo, like Jesus
The
was
cops
at
might
a
have
party, and like his mom was like,
Yeah,
"Yo,
they
Grow up in
G."
the back, try to keep the cops
They
out.
told Jesus he wasn't getting a cut of the winnings. And he
It's
was
like-
like,
Like
fuck?
Jesus was at a wedding, and like his mom came up, and she's just like, "Yo, G, there's too much water, not enough wine."
and he
And
was
he's
like,
like,
oh
"Woman?"
yeah.
You want me to turn this water into wine? She's like,
Nah, I think Jesus would be a real cool character about it. He'd have been like, I need you to be quiet, okay? You're always badgering me, okay? I need you to quit whining. And he's just like fucking doling it out to the whole party.
"Yeah,
And
no,
then
that's
he's up on the
great."
fucking table getting groovy with his sunglasses
He's
on.
like, "Yo,
At 9 years
I'll
old.
do this. I mean, I gotta feed the poor with like a loaf of bread and some fish tomorrow, but like, let's get fucked up."
Yeah, dude, we could be in an alleyway smoking crack while fucking a prostitute, and Jesus would be like, I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love you
no,
forever.
he would.
Make
he
sure
would.
to tip.
Love
And
you
he'd
forever.
wash your feet.
Ew.
It's weird, but he'd
I mean,
do it.
It is.
With his
yeah.
hair.
With his hair, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know
if
why.
you asked him to. I saw
Why do you remember the hair part?
Because I remember, I've good memory. Like,
You're good?
Yeah.
decent enough.
I forgot
And
about
I was
the
also
hair part.
brainwashed for years.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we were
yeah,
indoctrinated. We were
Remember
indoctrinated.
that time
I-
you thought hell was a place and a thing that could happen?
Nope. From the get go, I was like, this is. Why would I believe like?
This sounds pretty wacky.
Because
right?
and that's why I
I
got in
do-
trouble in school. It's like, if I was made in his image and I can't really control my destiny, he knows what's happening.
Yeah, he did
You
that.
just damn me to fire for the rest of my life. How's that a good thing?
Like straight out the gate.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was
I have no
like, "You're
choice.
going to hell."
I have choice, but you've also predetermined what's gonna happen.
Like, could you imagine if I just gave this phone sentience and like, you're going to hell?
Yeah.
If you don't listen to exactly what I say, you'll burn forever.
You, even
because
if
I love
you don't listen and do exactly what I say, even though you have no control over yourself and I do it all, you're going to hell.
Yeah.
I
You
always
got that
like.
OG sin, yo.
I always
OG
like.
sin.
Unless you give me hours of worship every what? That sounds like the most egotistical
Yeah,
thing.
like Jesus felt like the cool son to a really like shithead dad. Did
Yeah.
you guys ever have that friend?
What,
No,
like
with
the
a
guy-
dad. Anyone ever have a friend with a dad?
Not me.
I have a dad, but
I'm sorry.
everybody likes my
Me
dad.
either.
That's why.
Your dad don't even like you.
I mean, I was never the
Yeah.
friend with a dad.
My dad,
Yeah.
my dad prefers all of you to me.
No, I did. There was a Bud. Bud had a
Oh.
shit ass dad.
Shit ass dad.
Shit ass dad, where it's just like, yo, you cool, but your dad sucks. Like, how do you live with that? And that's like Jesus and God, where it's just like Jesus is a cool dude. He's like, he'll love you for who you are. He'll wash your feet with his hair. He'll turn your water into wine. Hey, you look a little low on fish. He'll top you off. He'll give you some bread. But his dad will kill all the newborns still in the womb.
Or, hey, Dad, maybe don't send a pack of bears to kill children because they call the guy Baldy.
Yeah.
Hey, remember when you didn't like what was happening in that one city, so he flooded the entire world?
No, that's
you're
two
mixing
different
up
stories.
Yeah,
you're
mixing up
stories.
Sodom and Gomorrah and
Okay,
the Great Flood.
But he
So-
did flood the entire world because of...
So what you're telling me is
No.
God's an asshole
What-
in a lot of
what-
these
God's
stories.
What was
an
the reason
asshole,
he
yeah.
flooded the entire world?
'Cause
I know it's
everybody, he just went like, not good enough, and flooded the world. That's it.
the whole world.
The whole
What was,
world.
what was
Yeah.
the one where God told everybody to celebrate by blowing their horns in a town, and then their town
That
That was
crumbled?
the walls of Jericho.
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
then their
Jericho.
fucking town
There you go.
crumbled.
Which is not the wrestler. That's where he got that.
Yeah.
It was
He didn't invent Jesus.
Yes.
He didn't invent
the
God.
Bible. He didn't
it
write
was
the Bible.
the Israelites versus the not Israelites.
I was hoping you were gonna say something wrestling. It's the
Palestinians.
Israelites versus the Ultimate Warrior.
the Flarians, the Ric Flarians.
Woo! I've learned so much about wrestling.
I know very little.
Dude, it's way cooler if you don't watch it.
Yeah.
Like if you just look at all the backstory, like the behind the scenes
These people
stuff.
are insane.
The behind the scenes stuff for wrestling.
It's so much better than the upfront shit. It always has been, always will be.
Yo, Undertaker and Goldberg just had a match, and like they're so old that they almost killed
I was
each
I was gonna
other.
say, what are they, 70?
I was just
Yeah,
about to
yeah,
say,
they almost killed each other.
Undertaker was 50 when I was born.
Can they barely move at this point?
Goldberg tried to do a jackhammer and then just like dropped Undertaker on his head, and then
and then life alert.
and then
went off.
Vince, I've fallen. I can't get up. That was the main event.
boss, I dropped the jackhammer.
And
he
then he
workman's
tried to
comp.
do the tombstone pile driver to Undertaker, and then he fell over.
To say, like, he just slipped out of his hand.
But apparently, he had got like a botched move, like maybe early on in the match, and like got a concussion, which is pretty much he got a stroke. Like Goldberg had a stroke.
They gotta stop this elderly abuse. This is ridiculous.
They do. Undertaker's been retired like 8 times.
I was
Like,
gonna
can one of them
say-
be real?
Last I heard, that old motherfucker turned to dust and fucking retired.
Yeah, no, there was this. It was a sweet send off where he went up against Roman Reigns, which sucks because Roman Reigns sucks. And Roman Reigns
Yes.
beat him.
Mike, he totally sucks, right?
Who?
Oh.
I'm just telling you how like
Roman
Undertaker
Reigns.
was supposed
Rome-
to.
Oh, I thought we were
Ra-
talking about lettuce.
Reign in Rome.
Oh, romaine lettuce.
Yeah.
The Undertaker
You
versus
start
romaine
talking
lettuce.
hockey.
Damn it! If
It's
I
like
would have
we're
liked
like-
that wrestler, I would defend him, but he sucks. Yeah, he's romaine lettuce. He's a greasy fucking Samoan.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, that sounded
That's
iffy.
iffy.
That sounded iffy.
All right.
I've
All right,
seen it.
all right.
I
Edit
think it's,
that one
I think
out.
it's because you said fucking Samoa instead of a greasy. Nah, that wouldn't work.
Don't
either.
say greasy in reference to
I don't know why they're being so
He's
aggro.
greasy and Samoan.
I've seen
I
the
mean,
guy.
all wrestlers
He's
are
greasy
greasy
as
though.
fuck.
I mean, they literally rub grease all over their bodies. So.
Oh yeah, it makes you get hurt less.
So
So stuff slides off.
Unless you're the Undertaker holding Goldberg, and
I
in
fucking-
which case
Too
you drop
much
him
grease.
and he gets like a concussion.
I knew an entire gaggle, an entire family that was so anti-gay and homophobic, and their favorite activity was getting together to watch wrestling. It's like this is a bunch of sweaty, oiled up dudes
Yeah.
rubbing all over each
I
other.
felt like that forever. Like before I was 100% sure that I liked girls and guys, I would watch wrestling and be like, that's kind of hot.
Like, the
like
fucking
they're all
outfits.
oiled up. And
Even the outfits for a lot of the wrestlers, pair of go-go boots and a fucking pair of
Speedo,
undies.
yeah.
Could you imagine any other situation where those homophobes would have been like, yeah?
Well, they could also put it off like they were waiting for the girls because they also wore
They
bra
never-
and panties. Like it was
What?
exploitive all
Oh
around.
yeah.
Yeah, they used to like advertise that, like the bra and panties matches.
Mm.
I remember.
The greasy bra and panties matches.
Mm.
They're not greasy, but the bras are.
No, there was one that was done all in like the wrestler grease.
And if
Like
you-
they had like a baby pool full of like wrestler grease.
Was this the 90s?
Yo, I haven't been to a good pudding wrestling match in a while.
Well, that one wasn't
Don't
good.
pronounce it pudding,
Pudding wrestling.
Ugh.
Why?
Ugh.
because I'm gonna be putting my dick in your mouth.
I love pudding.
There
What
you
were
go.
you
It sounds
looking
like
at
you
when
both
you
kinda
said
get what you
that?
want.
Like,
I look into the eyes of the viewer
oh!
so they get uncomfortable. Fucking watching you.
I was like, why aren't you looking at my... I'm putting this dick in your mouth.
It's a new medium, dude. Remember they could see.
Yeah, Roman Reigns sucks.
Can we,
I believe
can we
it.
talk about how God's a dick?
You want to go back to God?
There's so
God
many-
is Roman Reigns, and they both suck.
There's so many stories though. If he was real, I'd never hang out with him.
Mm-hmm.
I'd never hang out.
Roman
with him.
Reigns or God?
If Roman Reigns was real, I would never hang out with him.
You shouldn't.
Roman Reigns.
He had
Roman.
the D'Lo Brown vest going.
Romaine lettuce.
Romaine.
I also don't know what that is.
Romaine lettuce?
No.
It's
the,
lettuce.
The D'Lo Brown vest.
Yeah, I don't either. Is that a wrestling thing?
Yeah, it's a wrestling thing.
Yeah, you're giving us these high, in-depth terms that we're not gonna.
He's giving
I know
us-
who The Rock.
He's
Stone
giving us
Cold
some.
are.
He's giving us some deep cuts.
All right,
for
all
our
right. I need
level.
to start my own wrestling podcast.
You do.
Coming soon.
You do.
I do.
You do.
I do.
Well,
I do. I do. I do. Ooh.
has anyone seen the Hannibal show? Like the
Oh,
show?
I watched a little bit of it.
Yeah, I just watched it again. It's still so good. I'm so disappointed that it's
Yo,
not.
what a waste of him in Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
He was just the guy with crystal eyes.
He's so good. He outdid Anthony Hopkins to me.
You think? You think he
Yeah.
was better than Anthony
Yeah,
Hopkins?
which is crazy. So the fact that they just made him a throwaway villain,
I
Disney
would've-
fucking sucks.
Yeah, they really do.
He's a perfect villain.
I
He
can't.
still has a chance
do
to
it
kind of
again.
come back. He just got trapped in that realm.
I don't
kinda
even
like
care.
Night
Like
Fall.
if
I
they're
can't
not gonna do
take-
any villain, like
No, they're not gonna do anything.
like Thanos was good, and that took 2 movies for them to even make him all right, and
It
they're
took-
never gonna hit that.
It took 8 years just to build that shit up. in
Yeah.
It took
Thanos.
8 years to make him right for one movie.
Yeah.
And then in the sequel, they got rid of the Thanos we liked and introduced the
Yeah.
one
I much
that
prefer.
sucked.
I much prefer the
I-
second Thanos.
What, really?
To,
I don't know.
no, really? To
Yeah.
Infinity War Thanos? Please explain.
I see if I leave anybody alive, y'all are gonna fuck shit up. Everyone's dead. I didn't like the half gone
But he needed
thing.
the reasoning for he wasn't evil.
No, I know. I much
He was.
prefer.
No,
He
he wasn't.
he wasn't
No, he
really.
was.
He was chaotic.
That's like saying Hitler was
Crazy.
evil because he wanted to make the world better
No.
by having less people.
I mean,
yeah,
I
yeah,
would-
yeah,
He
yeah.
was a specific type of bigoted. He was bigoted.
He's
Thanos
really
was everybody.
I would-
He was an
Everybody had an
evil
even chance.
utilitarian.
Yeah.
But he's an evil utilitarian.
Yeah, your concept of evil.
But yeah, the second I much prefer the second Thanos.
I like the first one.
because I love the first one.
Because he
But
enacted the plan, like you got to see it all come together.
But
the
the
second
second-
one, he knew everything.
he knew everything.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, and he was like, if I leave any humans alive, y'all are gonna like any sentient creatures that aren't just animals,
Yeah.
you're all gonna fuck shit up. So I have to do this and kill literally everyone.
But that was his only choice. I like the first one because
fuck
he's just
that.
like,
I hate everything. Die.
I mean,
Die.
like if you look at Infinity War, he's the hero.
That's why I don't want to watch the new one. Because
Like,
as
he
far as I'm
has-
concerned,
he
solved
has-
everything.
He has his
he
hero's
didn't though.
journey,
There were still people alive.
Mm.
and then he just gets fucked up for breakfast.
You know what he should have done? He should have been like, I'm gonna snap away the fucking Marvel formula for these movies because I can't do it. I can't.
I
can't.
think I'm not interested anymore.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I can't watch
It's
another.
done.
I can't watch another movie with the same fucking formula.
Same premise.
I can't do
Not
it. It's-
premise, but the same
It's
execution.
been the same execution. It's been 10 years. Do something else.
Yeah, I really like the premise instead of the Black Panther, but then the execution, I can't watch it.
Give me
Dude.
another slasher renaissance, man. Can we get that
We're
again?
never gonna get that back.
They're making Chucky. What are you talking about?
They
No,
make,
no,
they
we're
make
not gonna
a
get
they make a
that.
slasher movie every like 6 weeks. They never do well.
Nah, I mean I like horror movies more than slasher movies.
Like Halloween, the new Halloween did well, but it did well for a horror movie.
Yeah.
Like they never do good.
Actually, is Halloween a slasher movie though? Now I felt
Yeah.
like it was more like
It's this new one.
originally it was kind of
The new one. Did you see the new one?
No, I haven't seen that yet.
It's way more of a suspense than
Yeah,
just a
yeah.
flat-out slasher. It's got its slashing moments.
Because the first Halloween's not really a slasher movie. It's more of a
not
suspenseful
even-
horror.
There's like not even any blood in
I'll
it.
give it
Yeah.
credit for like saying like, yo, only number 1 happened.
Yeah, I could not get that through to my aunt, dude. My aunt Tina, she brought me up on horror. She's the reason I liked all
Right,
the
right,
shit that I
right.
liked. And in the theater, she's like, didn't she have a son? And I was like, nah, that movie don't count. It's only one and this one. It's what? The sequel to that one? Did she have a son? I'm like, yes, it doesn't count.
Aren't they brother and sister?
Mm-hmm.
I wish Josh Hartnett would have showed up, like, oh, and then he just fizzles away.
I mean, I would like Josh Hartnett to show up just so I know, Josh, are you still alive?
Don't care.
Like,
You know what'd be funnier? The older he gets, the more his eyes open.
dude, he looks like a fucking Roblox character. Like,
What? Like,
Josh Hartnett.
glitchy?
Yes.
Glitchy and doesn't work.
Roblox,
Right?
look it up. All of them are Josh Hartnett.
Did you see the Friday the 13th remake with Tina?
Yeah.
Was she confused why Jason wasn't a robot? It didn't have his electronic limbs or anything.
No, that one was easy to explain to her.
Yeah, everyone
It's also hard to explain that Jason X is the best movie ever made.
Yeah, it really is. It's a very
I
difficult
love it.
thing that.
It's almost an impossible
Yeah.
task because you're
can't.
fucking
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
No, Jason X is sweet.
Nothing about that
I
movie's
gave
good.
her up.
You know the best thing about that movie?
Nothing.
It was the first movie to be shot in all digital.
Nothing
It
is
was,
good about
yeah.
that
Really?
movie. Yeah.
Yep.
What a fucking benchmark for digital photography.
There's
Jason
Uber
fucking X.
Jason, and there's cryo freezing, and there's battle nipples.
A lot
Battle
of
nipples.
CGI.
Her nipples
Kyle,
fall.
you're gonna hurt yourself more.
Her
Stop
nipples
it.
fall under the fucking table.
Cause they're magnets.
They go beep 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 beep, and then she looks over and like, I'm a dumb little robot. Why'd that happen? Fuck that movie. So hard in the mouth.
You get,
and
you
there's
get the
a
two
sweet-
chicks from the Andromeda.
Yeah, you guys are
series.
selling me on this. I think it's a great movie now.
I love this movie.
You're
yeah.
an idiot.
It's
Hell
great
yeah.
movie.
Oh, also the guy
It's
who
so
did the voice for Link
He
is
really
in
hates
it.
that movie. I like that movie.
I'm loving it now.
No, that movie's
Just to anger him.
that movie's legitimately
Oh, so good.
unfucking
Yeah, remember
watchable.
the sleeping bag scene in it?
Yeah,
So good.
it was great. And then
Oh,
he picks him up
so
and he
good.
beats him.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
it was brilliant.
It was
That was
way
great.
better than they did it
Do you remember
fucking
when he got
13
his cool,
years
They got his
before.
cool bone saw that's better than a machete.
Yeah.
Oh, who was the guy?
Upgrade
Who
it.
was the, who was the guy that? No, it's not David Lynch.
And they gave him sweet context.
Cronenberg is in it.
Cronenberg?
David Cronenberg is in
Cronenberg
it.
is in the beginning, and he gets killed.
He's a handsome man.
Then that stoner loses his arm
Yeah,
right away.
That was like 20 years ago.
He's still a handsome man.
Is he? He was
Yeah.
Silver Fox then. Like,
Ooh,
motherfuckers
yeah, dude,
turning-
he looks good in a suit.
Motherfuckers
He
Is
looks
that
good
very
with
does.
gray
tasteful
hair.
Matrix scene?
Cronenberg. Mwah.
But yeah, man, I wish Cronenberg had directed that movie. Then it would have been fucking weird
nah,
and good.
dude, Jason would have like touched the floor, like melded with like the
Okay,
whole station.
hold on. You cannot
We're
tell
Jason.
me that the scene where he cryo freezes a woman's face, looks at it, and then smashes it into a billion ice cubes isn't a sweet kill.
That was the last time Kane Hodder was Jason.
That's so sad. It's so fucking sad.
This movie's so great.
No, I
Yeah,
mean like
that's
no, the
amazing.
video game. No, the video game happened.
That's
Dude,
so
that's not a
sad. That's
movie.
so fucking sad.
Wait, can you also name Jason actors by the movie
No,
there? Okay,
I
cool.
barely know who's in what.
Yeah, yeah,
Me
yeah.
and
stuff I
Kyle.
know.
Well,
Yeah, that's why I asked
I can
him.
tell you which ones are Kane Hodder.
If it's
the
little
other,
Jason,
the
it's
other
Kane
guys
Hodder.
I
If it's
can't
big
tell.
Jason,
I
it's
can't,
the
I
other
can't
guy.
tell you. that.
Number 4 is Ted White, and I think that's the only other one I know.
How-
That's it.
How
yeah, that's
big
all I
is
got.
the
My
biggest
favorite?
Jason?
What?
The big Jason?
How tall is the biggest Jason player?
It's Kane Hodder. He's so fucking big.
Whoa,
I
how
thought the
tall
other
is he,
dude was
like,
bigger.
I don't have my Kane Hodder height chart, but
Hold
Dan
on.
has.
We
the phone.
gotta Google.
Maybe
I'm
he's
just
maybe
curious.
he's not the tallest, but he's definitely like from going from part 4 straight to 6 because 5 doesn't count. Going from that and seeing, or no, yeah, it's going from 6 to 7 when he starts playing it. Jason goes from maybe a dude like a little taller than you and maybe a little bulkier than you to he gets put under the water and they cut back to it's supposed to be like him where they left him in the last one. It's like Jesus Christ, he gained 200 pounds from eating fish. He is now a foot taller.
Yo, Kane Hodder is 6'4".
Yeah, he's big.
Okay.
He's a big dude.
See,
But-
that's-
regular big
See
guy.
that because I was talking about
He's
like
the,
it'd
he's
be
definitely the bulkiest.
it'd be terrifying to
Here's-
be chased by Jason, but then I thought like
Here's
if an
here's
NFL athlete wanted to kill me,
Yeah, it's
they're
like-
bigger, faster, and stronger. Like
here's some other height
how
facts. for
terrifying
you.
is that?
The guy who played him in the remake.
The guy who played
6'5".
Kane Hodder?
Oh yeah, the dude.
Oh, he was a monster. In
He's
that.
a fucking huge Canadian dude. He's also the guy from part 8 that he kills. Jason killed a guy in part 8 who later went
Oh,
on
he
to
threw-
play
he-
Jason.
Was he in a diner?
He
and he
threw him into the
wall?
mirror.
Oh, mirror.
Yeah, that's the guy that played
Tony
Jason later.
Todd,
Tony Todd.
Candyman.
I know who Tony Todd
Is
is.
he Is he
Tony
huge?
Todd's a dumb name.
Are you
You
just
know-
saying words?
You know who Tony Todd is?
I said I know who
The guy
Tony
from
Todd is.
Candyman.
Oh, all right. He's also 6'5".
He's
He's
6'5"?
taller than Kane Hodder.
He's a big dude.
He's
Yeah.
taller than Jason.
Once we get over like 6'3", you're just tall.
I mean,
And
for
then you
me,
hit
when you get to
seven,
when you get to like 6
unless you're
foot,
in
you're
the
tall.
NBA, in which case you're
You're
below average.
Yeah, actually, Kane Hodder's really the only reason to give a fuck about the like 7 and 8
Because he advertises himself,
and
man.
not 9. Because
He's all
don't
about
ever
doing that
fucking
shit.
watch that movie.
Because like they are some of the worst in the series.
10's the worst in the series.
Yeah.
Jason X is the
And no,
worst.
Jason. I would much rather watch Jason X than Jason Goes to Hell.
I'll
Boom.
fight you. I'll
Boom.
fucking. I'll
Jason
fucking.
goes to Toronto.
No,
Oh,
that's
that's
yeah.
Jason Takes Manhattan.
Jason Takes Manhattan should actually be called Jason Goes to Toronto on a boat.
Eventually.
No, Jason takes a boat and then eventually a little bit of Toronto and then the
You think that
credits
one's
roll.
worse? You think that one's worse than Jason X?
What?
You keep saying worse, and it's not
No,
registering.
9, 10's the worst. It's unwatchable. It's so fucking bad. Nothing about it is worthwhile
That
except
shit's so bad it's good.
except the
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
so
though.
good.
It's
9,
so bad it's good.
9. Jason Goes to Hell is so bad it's good because it's so fucking over the top and out there and like who thought of any of this? It's watchable in that regard. 10, when like the kills are lame. Most of the kills are lame. A guy. Oh no, he just snapped that guy's neck. Oh, he stabbed that guy in the belly. Cryo kill, fucking awesome. We'll never take that away from you. Oh, isn't this scene where he's beating these ladies to death with sleeping bag? Yeah, it was way cooler when they did it fucking 13 years ago. And another.
Nah, that was the
another-
best
Yeah,
sleeping
yeah,
bag
yeah,
kill,
fuck it.
bro.
No,
Wow.
the unedited one, the one that MPAA made him cut out of the original sleeping bag kill, is so much better. He bashes against a tree and the whole thing, just the bottom of it explodes with blood.
I like the remake where she's just
When-
roasted and then falls out. The
Baller.
When Link's getting his nipples twisted, he goes, "You pass." That was great.
I hate that
Love
fucking
it.
movie. I hate that fucking movie so much.
I remember very little about it, but I'm sure it's a great now.
It makes my stomach hurt
It's
thinking
better.
about it.
It's better than Jason Goes to Hell.
I'll second that.
I mean, I'm not gonna say
I don't
which
really
one's
remember.
better, honestly, because they're both
I would
trash.
much rather if you're like, yo, we got Jason Goes to Hell, we got Jason X. I'll take Jason X
No,
because Jason X has Jason in it.
I'll take Jason Goes to Hell because it's so goofy. It's so fucking over the top. Like, if we were gonna pen a Jason movie day, if we were gonna sit down, let's really bang this out, a script. And
It wouldn't be Jason Goes to Hell.
All of a sudden, you were just like, all right, so he spits a rotten pickle into somebody's mouth, and then there now, Jason. And the other guy was like, okay.
I would
Sounds
say.
great. What else you got?
Who and why?
I would say maybe we should write this after we're done doing cocaine.
No.
Maybe we should do that.
Never in my wildest cocaine-fueled nightmares have I ever thought that was going to be a good idea. I won't say one's better than the other, Dan. I will say, what kind of a curiosity are you in the mood for if you're going to watch either one
It's
of them?
never Jason Goes to Hell.
I'd rather watch that. I'd really rather watch that movie than Jason Eggs. Forever.
Well, I
Forever.
would.
Forever.
So I'll
Forever.
see you in the octagon.
We got to fight.
Yeah, we got to fight now, dude.
Neither of them are good though. Like we're
They're
fighting
both
about-
bad.
We're
They're
fighting
both
over
bad.
two almost unwatchable movies.
Also, you're just doing it. Like,
X is so fucking boring. X is nothing happens. Nothing happens for like almost the entire run of the movie.
You mentioned scenes that happened in it. You didn't mention anything that happened in Jason Goes to Hell.
True.
A fucking
That's true.
a mutant baby crawls up a dead woman's vagina. How is that not Oscar-worthy stuff right there?
Wait, what?
Yeah, what?
A mutant baby crawls up a dead woman's
I know.
vagina.
Vagina.
Why?
I didn't write it. I
It
don't,
sounds worse than Jason X.
like legit.
But we have such classic lines like Tiamat to Grundle.
Yeah. Yay. Yay.
It's gonna take more than one poke to put down this old dog.
better
Oh,
make
that'll
a fucking
do.
better make a one-liner joke here while being stabbed to
Oh,
death.
but you know all that dialogue though. But you ain't giving us any reason to watch Jason Goes to Hell.
I don't think anyone should watch either of them really.
Everyone should watch Jason X at least once a week.
Watch it at least to make fun of it. Jason X is so fun to make fun of.
It's so
You
great.
can't
though.
deny that.
So is
You
Jason
can
Goes to Hell.
MST3K the shit out of Jason X.
You really, it does it itself though. The movie is like self-referential parody that doesn't work.
It's spicy.
It's not. It's
juicy.
it's the tamest.
It's
It don't
ripe.
give me pepper hiccups. It sucks. It's not spicy.
No pepper hicks, yo.
Yep.
That a
I
new
think it's better than
moniker
Jason
for
Goes to
rating?
Hell. That's all I'm saying.
Boom.
They both suck.
They do. They both suck.
A woman gets her jaw punched into her head, and then it looks so goofy. She's like, ooh, because her jaw got broken into her.
Yeah. Well,
into
a
her
guy
throat.
gets screwed.
Yeah, he does. And then he goes, woo!
I hate that movie so much.
That sounds
I
amazing.
fucking hate it.
Is this
not.
the best Friday the 13th
It
movie?
is,
It
Justin.
could be.
It's
it could
so
be.
fucking
It sounded
boring.
incredible. It doesn't sound boring. You seem to know a lot about this boring movie.
I've seen all of them more times than I've seen my own face. I've seen literally every Friday the 13th more times than I've looked at myself in the mirror. Doesn't matter. If it had that title on it, I was going to watch it. Probably more than
Or buy
1,000
the
times.
game.
Yo, I saw that bad boy in theaters.
I saw it in theaters
Jason
twice. I never
You saw it twice. How many times did you see Jason Goes to Hell in theaters?
I was 4. I didn't have a say.
So anyway, go watch Jason X.
Don't.
Yeah, no.
No,
watch it twice.
do.
Do.
With friends, not by yourself.
No,
Oh,
all the time. by
Definitely. Let's put on Jason Goes to Hell.
Go
No.
see it in theater.
I don't know if I've ever
No,
seen
no,
that.
we want to put on Jason X.
yourself. Yeah.
No, it's
That's the
I
better
can't.
movie.
No, I'm putting on Jason X.
I think
I'm gonna go get a beer.
I'll go-
Tiamat to Grundle.
I think like
We're
another
putting on Jason X.
another thing is, out of all of the Friday the 13th, no, like Jason Goes to Hell is the least watched one from all of us, like especially collectively.
It's because it sucks.
I don't even know if we've ever watched that movie together. Dan, the last time you put in the Jason X, we had this conversation at our house when we lived together. You made it through literally 2.5 minutes, said this movie sucks, and fell asleep.
Yeah, I mean, I pass out during movies. I've seen it 1,000 times.
I think I've only seen 4 Friday the 13th, and that's including Freddy vs. Jason.
You really just need to watch 4
Jason.
and 6.
I've seen 2,
And the remake.
2, 1, 4,
The reboot.
Reboot, X.
I didn't know Jason Goes to Hell was the final Friday.
Yeah, that's the second final Friday of the series.
Look at that costume.
Yeah, because next one was Jason X. Look how sweet he looks.
Oh man, he's bulletproof.
He was hung like a mammoth.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Look at this dumb guy with a gremlin on the end of
Is he being attacked by like?
Is that
anything?
even
It
a
looks-
Jason
it looks
movie?
like-
Show
yeah.
the camera. Show the camera.
It looks like the embodiment of chlamydia. I can't pronounce shit.
No one can see that from all the way.
Ah,
over.
you're gonna lose Jason X.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I should have threw that shit
That
in the
looks
trash.
goofy. That looks like
Which
soap
one?
scum.
Or Jason?
That's not even Uber Jason.
Or
That's
Jason-
just
I'm talking
regular
about
Jason.
whatever the fucking thing on his shoulder
Told you,
is.
he's
Is
being
Uber
attacked
Jason
by
in
a
the
fucking.
video game yet?
He's never
There's
going
never
to be.
going to be more video game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yo, they did some fucking Ultimate Edition that GameStop sold for like a little bit,
And
Yeah.
now they'll never do it again.
It's like
or
a-
like retailers.
It was like a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that like a complete
Copyright.
edition?
Everybody's
The-
fighting about copyright.
those
Like we're gonna
people-
sell all the
Really?
DLC.
They didn't
now
have the
while we have
copyrights
it.
to the game.
No, no.
Somebody's claiming it.
They lied. The people who made that game just didn't want to do it anymore. They cash grabbed us with a beautiful, as far as the environment and direct settings from the movies, A+, impeccable. After they got our money, they were like, fuck you.
Dude, they ripped off Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
Dead by Daylight sucks, so does Friday the 13th.
Yeah, but Dead by Daylight was made by like people who care about their audience.
True.
Yeah, because when
Because like they're still improving it. Like apparently it's pretty good now, man.
yeah, I've heard that. It wasn't copyright that got the video game, like, they stopped doing it. It was nothing. Nothing would have impeded them, because they had,
Really?
they had the licensing for it. They used it as an excuse, so they would have to put no more work into it.
Yeah, if it's not selling anymore, they probably want to move on to whatever they're...
But it you know, it could have kept selling. Like you guys could have got that. Isn't like
Had
they're doing
they-
something else though? Aren't they
Literally,
doing something else now?
had they ever fixed it, their pages were popping with thousands of people begging for DLC.
I think once you have a bad launch, you can't
no, dude,
really...
like,
it has a
You-
community. It still has a community. It's
but
crazy.
you think of...
You still show up sending out requests for like you know like
Occasionally.
yelling into the void for like other players to
Yeah,
play.
occasionally
Friday the 13th.
The
people
reason
crawl.
he has to do that though is because the matchmaker has always been broken.
Exactly.
It's always been broken.
You have
You
to
always had to
join-
do that.
yeah.
So
No,
it's like
no, it's because that's private matches where I'm in control and I can kick people and
okay.
mute them. Where if I go into public matches, I just get some guy screaming the N-word at me for 40 straight minutes.
is it really like Modern Warfare 2 levels of racism
Yes.
for the?
It's the internet, Dan.
It can't be worse.
No, dude.
than
Like
Comedy
I play
Yeah, I
online
know.
all the
I was
time.
like, I'm gonna practice for my first mic by playing this comedy mic game, and I just got called the N-word constantly before I even said anything.
Yeah, it was
Night.
pretty.
On my avatar.
Yeah, with a white avatar. It's like, wow, I'm not ready for this. I can't go to the club and deal with this.
This
kind
is
of shit.
exactly what stand-up comedy is like, Justin.
Yeah, they should give that stand-up comedy game to anybody who wants to try stand-up.
I still have the clips of that, but like we can't fucking post them because of like how
We would have to just
terrible.
I
they are.
tried my actual bits that work in real life, and they're boo, get off the stage. Use more slurs. Yeah, that's
Start dropping N-bombs.
Yeah.
One night on
I
there.
say we've had 2 nights that were okay.
With the one night.
No,
on
you
there,
never had any night that was on.
No, we
Okay.
did.
I'll take your word for it. But
Tolerable.
it's very hard to believe.
Tolerable.
Probably just tuned it out.
There was one room that just wanted to make jokes about ground beef for like an hour. It was
Yeah, that's
Beautiful.
fun.
like whatever corny joke you could think of involving ground beef. Get up there and say it, and everybody was like, yeah.
But then what happened was that room closed, and then we went room hopping, and somebody was doing the same and would just get up and scream ground beef at every single room.
Oh yeah, there was a different
Yeah.
bunch of different rooms, and it was just like, this is a room for tell us about your favorite music or sing us a song, and this guy would just get up there and go, ground beef,
Ground beef.
ground beef,
Ground beef.
ground beef.
Ground
Then
beef.
the other guy would jump up and be like, what happens? What do you call a cow that falls onto the street? Ground beef. And then he just get kicked. That game is the purge of
It's not a
fucking-
game. It's not a
Well, no,
game.
no, it's not a game. That thing is, that's just saying that's the purge of simulators.
I just realized that with this setup, you can have 4 mics in one. We can just go to a room, do a whole podcast through the game.
Ground beef.
Ground beef. No, because it'll just be them screaming the N-word.
Not if we're the whole room. It's one
Screaming the
person.
N-word at us for an hour. It'd be terrible.
Ground beef. Yeah, because like we're like, yeah, guys, it'll be a good idea. Let's hop on Open Mic Simulator.
Oh god.
God, yeah, it's the
Yeah.
internet, dude.
and we can't. I don't think we have anything that we can upload from that. First off, because we're not funny, because everyone's just like dropping N-bomb, N-bomb,
Yeah.
N-bomb.
Yeah, if you were
And like,
if-
what
yeah.
comedy gold are we gonna fucking shower on that?
Literally, we got on
Let's
this. We,
spoil
we were up
audience.
on this the virtual stage, and if you're not launching N-bomb nukes up there, they didn't want to hear you. Could have been the
stage.
funniest shit you ever said. They didn't want to hear you.
Yeah, we tried to be funny, guys. We can't do it because the Open Mic Simulator is nothing but racist.
Yeah, open mic simulator is problematic. It's canceled, y'all.
Cancel that shit.
Then you asked me, is the Friday the 13th? Is it really like racist like that? A lot of racists coming in there.
No, I didn't ask you like if it was like.
Well,
that.
you said, do I run into shit like that?
Yeah. Do you run into a lot?
There was 2 rules that I had in my lobbies: no screaming horribly, overtly racist shit,
Good rule.
and number 2, no kids
Yeah.
of
that's it.
any race, color,
So
or
you
creed.
could never find anyone. You could never find a match.
You can
Yeah.
only find racist kids.
This guy, I didn't realize. Okay, this guy joined my game, seemed like a cool dude. He's like, hey, you guys play for real? You just fuck around. I was like, 50-50.
However I feel right now.
Yeah, we kind of just go, let it take its natural course. And he was like, all right, cool. I like this room. Let's get one going. And then a kid joined, and he was like total squeaker, fucking. Hey, how's everybody? Like really. Like,
Explain what a squeaker is. 'Cause
Like,
I-
6
have we
years
done
old.
this? Have we done this in a podcast?
We have
where
not.
Explain what a squeaker
Squeaker.
is.
Squeaker online is a little kid that you don't want to fucking deal with. He couldn't have been more than like 6 or 7. And I was screaming at him, go away, you little fucker! And I fucking kept kicking him from the room.
Wow, dude, you kicked him from the fucking Friday the 13th community. Like you guys like need
I
everyone you can
I
get.
hate children.
Squeakers.
I will
Squeakers.
die alone before I play with kids. I will fucking.
Maybe he wanted to win. Because kids
Yeah.
run shit
Yeah,
online.
well,
It's
if
insane.
the kid is Jason, you win.
Nah,
Uh,
kids
You
aren't.
can be like, Jason, don't kill
kids
me
are
because you're a little
generally
stupid
bad
kid.
at that game.
Really?
Yeah, they're really bad. Like as counselors, I've seen kids do really well, but never as a Jason. Very.
Probably too used to Call of Duty where you could just sprint.
Yeah, you
murder
gotta
people
you gotta
quick.
have some sort of.
It's not a reflex game.
Yeah.
You gotta like think.
Kids are
Like
good
Jason.
at reflex games. They're not good at a thinking man's game, an old man's game.
Yes, like
One of my
Friday the
favorite-
13th.
Friday the 13th.
No, hold on. He kept coming back in, and I'm like, look, you little turd. What didn't you hear the first time? Get the fuck out of my lobby. And he's like, stop kicking me. And I'm like, fuck you. And I kicked him again, right? Another time he comes
The
back in.
guy who joined was like, that was my son.
No bullshit. That's what happened.
Oh, was it?
No bullshit. He goes, bro, stop talking to him like that. He's my fucking kid. And I was like, well, then you're gone too, asshole. And I kicked him. And I kicked him. And I fucking kicked him. And I was talking to the people in the lobby about, because they were all laughing about what was going on, and I was like, how come he didn't say anything the first 7 times I kicked that kid? He waited so long to be like, that's my son.
After 7 times, why did you disrespect me so much?
It's the same kid that got thrown off the rope ladder and hit with the computer.
Yeah.
He's getting bullied at home.
He's getting
and at school.
cyberbullied.
Kicked out of Friday the 13th lobbies.
That
Mom's making scenes at the school.
Do you think it was like after you kicked him? Like did you guys do a match with that? Did you do a match with his dad?
we did one.
Did the match happen with his dad without the son?
Yes, we did one with that dude, and he was cool. Played the game, made us, made jokes. Everybody was having a good time.
Right, right.
Then he invited his fucking crotch goblin to join us, and I wasn't having it. I wasn't with it. If you're a child, stay the fuck away from me.
Did he say, "Hey guys, I'm gonna invite my boy"?
He never, literally, my boy. He never said any of it. He never said any of that.
Why not just say that?
Yeah, in big bold letters, the
Absolutely,
first thing.
Jason.
The first 2 things on my tags for those posts, the first 2 things are
No kids.
No, it's Mike required.
Right.
Mike required. No kids.
No kids.
And then no kids about 400 times. I don't want to talk to you. I don't care. I don't care.
I don't talk about this anymore.
No, I don't care.
I can't believe
if
this
you're a
dude was
kid,
like, "Yeah, I'm gonna
fuck you."
sneak my kid in. I hope he sounds like a man."
Yeah, but sometimes you get girls that come in and you gotta mistake them for squeakers. You gotta verify. You girl or squeaker?
I like
Are
the.
you an adolescent or a girl?
I love it in Friday the 13th. It's the worst fucking instance of this that I've seen. It's the most rampant when people, if you kill them as Jason, fucking try hard. Just do the fucking try hard. Like, you just died.
It's a game.
You just
trying
died.
to win.
I gave you 5 straight minutes of no spawn killing, and then you died. Also, I thought trying hard was a good thing. When did trying hard become a bad thing?
Yeah, you try hard, snowflake.
Try hard, snowflake. Well, what is it? I'm trying hard to achieve it, or they're giving it to me for free. What do you want from me?
Trying to get that participation trophy.
Yeah, I got my participation badge in Friday the 13th game.
Yeah?
No, it's not real.
I have
Not
so
real.
many almost achievements in that game. It's even not even worth going back.
Yeah, but Jason, though.
But Jason, though?
I love him.
Yeah, but is it Uber Jason? I'm not playing again until it's Uber Jason.
Fucking
What
stupid.
was Tina Shepard? Is she a psychic?
Tina Shepard is a psychic.
Oh, okay.
He's reading the encyclopedia.
Friday the 13th. Why don't you just talk to me? Friday the 13th, part
Well, I
7.
didn't know there was another character other than Jason who had supernatural abilities.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, there's a psychic.
You never watched the psychic ability
I
check?
literally told you the 4 Friday the 13th movies.
I don't know.
I just
if I've seen it
assumed
anymore.
living with me that
Osmosis.
I eventually made you watch all of them
No,
at some
if
point.
something is on and I want to watch it, I just watch something else in my room.
Hey, but we used to get drinks and just be like, we're gonna watch this horrible piece of shit and talk to each other.
I must have
We
not
used,
been
to do,
there.
we used to do that a lot, though. Yep, there's a lady who has she gives a lady a pearl necklace, or no, she tears
yeah, right.
she tears off a woman's pearl necklace.
Oh,
with
that's
her
much
tongue.
less.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So the guy from Weekend at Bernie's is her counselor.
Bernie?
Is it
Yeah,
Bernie?
It's Bernie.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Bernie. It's so funny to me to
Yeah.
think that he gets killed in that movie by Jason. Spoilers, but at the same time, he can just be like doing the Bernie back at the house, back at the camp. I don't know. It's always a thought I had.
What, doing the Bernie?
Yeah, but like Jason
That
just
means a new thing now.
Jason's just so fucking confused because
Like burn.
Did you
He just
did you
keeps
like
getting
Weekend
up.
at Bernie's that much? You're like, God, I really wish Bernie would have survived.
Dude, I actually really love Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, it's a funny concept.
It's a funny movie. It really the first
it
one.
might
not,
I was
not
gonna say,
so much.
it might not need a bunch of sequels.
It only
You
got
think it
one.
needs
a
It
remake?
didn't need one sequel. No, it doesn't need a fucking
You
remake.
think it needs a remake?
No.
Yeah, they should do it.
No, they shouldn't. They really shouldn't.
They should remake it.
Do you
in
guys
Jason
want to
X.
do a
Jason
remake of Weekend at
XX
Bernie's?
and Weekend
wanna-
at Bernie's.
You want to do a fan film?
Weekend at Jason's.
But you can't do a third Jason X.
Jason at Bernie's.
They were planning if it was a success and people liked Jason X, they were planning 3 of them.
Yes!
Jason
I never got
XXX.
Yeah, it would have been Jason
Jason
X.
XXX.
That sounds like it get pretty.
Damn it! I really wish they would have.
I'm sure that exists.
Unzips
Who
his
needs this
pants.
machete? I got this dildo.
Oh, guys, he just wanted his
Whipped it.
dildo back.
Oh, see?
I've seen it. I've seen them all, Dan. Because
I've seen them all too, Kyle.
Because if I quote anything from part 9 of like Jason Goes to Hell, you're gonna be like, he probably made that up because I don't know.
I would be, and you wouldn't have
Points
not made it up.
Points a gun at the dude, and she's like, nobody's taking that stupid fucking bundle of joy out of here. She's talking about a baby, and then the guy gets thrown onto a grill, and then they're making Jason patties.
And
Well, how about how the dagger from Evil Dead 2 shows up?
Yeah.
And the Necronomicon.
And the Necronomicon from Evil Dead shows
and a
up.
shovel.
From Evil Dead 2.
No, just a shovel. There's a shovel.
Yo, there's a straight up.
Jason finally comes back, and all he decides to do is just beat the guy with the shovel, but not kill him.
He
just hit him with a shovel.
Not even like merciless Jason style beating. He just goes one whomp on the shoulder and then throws the shovel. The worst Jason does to that guy is the guy's on a climbing a kid's fucking jungle gym, and Jason's just like flip it over.
He does the big guy throw to him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You guys know what the big guy throw is?
Instead of killing them in games or movies, they just throw them.
Yeah. Like as Kyle said, if it's a dude who's big enough to snap you in half like you're a fucking piece of celery, but all they do is just throw you. Yeah. All he does is big guy throw him and Wimpy hit him with a shovel.
He does, and then he gets drugged to hell by what looks like hands from the Thing from Fantastic Four.
Nah, he gets. Oh, you're talking about the guy or Jason itself?
Jason, like the hands that come up, the hands are bigger than his fucking torso, and they look like the Thing.
Oh, I was thinking
it's
of.
Like we have shitty event or Fantastic Four scripts down here.
I thought it was only the Freddy.
No, that's way later.
Freddy Krueger hand. I watched the prequel, The Thing, 2 nights ago.
Yeah?
I'm pissed. Because the first time I watched it, I was drunk.
You shouldn't have watched it.
And the second time I watched it, I was not as drunk. I don't even want to talk about it.
Good. You shouldn't have watched it in the first place.
I shouldn't have.
I don't want to know where shit came from. I don't care. I don't want to know.
It's because it like disguises itself as the original.
Stop kicking the table.
I'm not kicking the table.
I'm watching you kick the table.
I'm not kicking the table.
You just did it again.
I'm not kicking the table.
Get off the table.
Am I kicking the table?
You're literally moving the table with your foot.
The camera's fine.
Well, the camera, it moves all the electronics, which are cheap and not.
Literally, especially mics. If we breathe too hard near Mike's microphone, it's like, so what did you guys get up to this weekend? It's a mess. It's a fucking mess.
Not kicking the table.
It's a fucking mess.
Mm-hmm.
Yell at him too. He's constantly fucking fidgeting around and being all wiry.
What are you talking about? I have specifically spaced to not touch anything. Dan keeps touching his mic. I keep watching him do it.
Dan's mic's not broken.
Yeah,
actually, they're all broken.
You're fucking Mr. Shaky Leg shaking the entire table earlier.
I'm nowhere near the table. I'm shaking the ground, baby.
Yeah, you're literally shaking the whole second fucking floor, though.
Let's start shaking that leg. There it goes.
I'm stationary.
You okay, girl? We'll get through this.
Squeaky.
Must go faster. Must go faster.
All right, we got fuel?
Yeah, seems like Jason murdered us.
Yeah, well, since you told me to stop kicking the table, Mike.
Don't kick the fucking table!
I'm shaking
wasn't kicking the table!
You can yell at me now, I'm shaking it.
Don't do that either.
I mean,
this
now
has been
I have to.
Wasted State Podcast number 32.
Go watch Jason X. Goodbye.
Don't ever watch Jason X. Hello.